Uh,
characters.
we just went live, gentlemen. So, if I may, welcome everybody to episode 2 of the Order of the Candelstick. No, that is not a typo. Um, this is, to my knowledge, the only all Symphonian D&D podcast on the internet. So, take pride in knowing that you're listening to something that fucking cool. So, today we've got a big challenge ahead of our dear player characters. We've got Isaac here playing Germong, the Tiefling Rogue.
Hey,
With
what's up?
That's Isaac. We've got Mark. He's playing Ragnar, the Dwarven Druid. And we've got Josh over here playing Lufir, the Elven Ranger.
What
So,
up?
so the last time we played, the guys were in the dark depths of a. I'm trying really hard not to say anymore because I listened back to the last time we fucking did it, and I listened to how often I say and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys must be so
Yeah,
fucking tired of that.
you never know it yourself.
Yeah. So anyway, uh, let me see. So yeah, you guys went underneath. You disrupted a slaver operation. You met Ixion Baylorfist, who is the biological son of Germong's adopted father, Luxador. Luxador passed away in Germong's arms. It was all really sad. And then you guys went back upside, and Germong was nowhere to be found. To catch everyone up on the story as it goes so far, I wrote a little in between thing, so I'll go ahead and read that now, if I may. A day passes yet again as Germong Baylorfist fails to return. This day turns to several. Days become weeks, and by the time 2 months have passed, his return no longer seems a guarantee. After the disappearance on the streets of Baldur's Gate came to a close, noblemen and commoners alike no longer needed to fear the streets. With a wealth of new clientele, the Au Natural Tea House begins to truly flourish, as does its neighbor, the Daily Grind, to a lesser extent, of course. Soon the two establishments are household names, destinations sought out by local and visitor alike. Hostilities continue to brew between the bitterly rivaling stores, and over the course of 2 months, many attempts are made by both sides to discredit and ruin the other. The feud has created a great deal of drama that has further drawn in customers, many who choose a favorite of the two stores and publicly proclaim their preference. This creates an almost sports-like competitive atmosphere in the eastern portion of Baldur's Gate. Part of the popularity of the two stores comes from the presence of the attractive yet quirky Luxendark twins, two tiefling siblings who have captured the hearts of the regular customers. Despite the harsh feud between their respective places of employment, song and dance remain quite close and take their jobs in stride, knowing that they are still kin at the end of the day. What are you assholes doing?
I'm
Um,
sorry.
no, you're
I
fine.
have done nothing, thank you.
I hear the little I hear the little thing, and
He's in
like
this room getting hyped right now. He's listening to like an '80s like medley. He's punching a punching bag.
Jesus, no, I hear the little
Hey,
boop from Roll 20, and
Josh,
I get worried.
remember what Ragnar gave Lufir, okay?
Yes.
So just to
Okay.
continue, Song Luxendark, who is the barista at Au Natural, has formed a studious bond with the surly barkeep Jacques Black, who has drawn on his past musical experience to help revive the sullen tiefling's once discarded musical affinity. Several open stage nights, organized by Mr. Black, have gone and passed, and despite his encouragement, Song has yet to take to the stage to showcase her voice. The investigation into the operation beneath Joplин's Tavern on behalf of the Flaming Fist continues. Despite the oddity of the Slaver Ring's cargo, no clues related to Ixion Baylorfist have come to light. Grand Duke Various Wintergaze has remained wary of Ragnar's account of the events that transpired, a fact that is not easily forgotten thanks to Wintergaze's dour stares during his visits to Au Natural. Nearing the end of the month of Nightall, over 2 months since Germong's disappearance, a letter addressed to Ragnar and bearing the seal of Grand Duke Wintergaze arrives. Mr. Twigbeard, my people were able to find records of the Flying Nimbus from official dock archives in the Moonshays. By this, I mean just that. Records of a ship owned by a Moonshay nobleman, a ship gone missing, a ship which you had no deed nor claim to. Were I able to acquire such a vessel at all, I would refuse entirely to relinquish it into your custody. It is thus a concern that, seemingly overnight, a hale and hearty galleon bearing the name Flying Nimbus has appeared in the city docks, with no visible crew to speak of. It is my desire to provoke a diplomatic incident with our neighbors in the Moonshays, so allow me to be very clear concerning what I expect of you. I expect you to promptly meet me at the docks by your ship this coming morning, so that you can explain everything. Should you refuse this meeting, the necessity of a Flaming Fist escort can be negotiated, as can the legality of your little war being staged between the two stores in the eastern portion of the city. Yours in the name of the law, Grand Duke Various Wintergaze. Any questions, comments, or concerns before we continue on, gentlemen?
Just I should have killed him when I had the chance.
Only become the most wanted criminal in the city.
So that's fine. I'll just find a different city.
So you guys being Ragnar and Lufir and Song,
Yes.
I would so you guys find yourselves at the docks. Now, I want to ask a question. Did Ragnar go willingly to speak to the Duke, or did he have to be dragged there?
No, he willingly went.
Okay, fantastic.
No big deal.
So, Lufir...
I got nothing to hide.
Lufir, I'm assuming you're coming along just because, like, you know, hey, interesting things
He is.
happening, and also because, like, DM said so kind of deal. So...
Yeah.
He's coming along because our establishment was threatened.
Very good, very good.
Enforcer.
you stand there looking fucking cool on the side. So...
Pick up a pair of glasses or like sunglasses on the way there.
Oh yeah, do you have a new disguise for this instance?
Yeah.
Because we all know about Root Beer the Wizard, but I just want to know if there's something new in store.
Not yet, but there will be soon.
Okay, fantastic. So, you guys arrive at the docks, and from this point I know what's happening, but it's all ad-libbed, so it's not going to sound nearly as cool. But we're going to go ahead and go with it. So, yeah, Ragnar and Lufir and Song in tow, you guys arrive at the docks, the main docks, and Ragnar, sure enough, at the end of the docks, if you can see all the way there on the map, is the Flying Nimbus, the same ship that you took, still kind of like battered up from being moored for a while, but it's definitely sailworthy, it's seaworthy, and there is indeed no crew to speak of. You can actually see all the sailors on the docks steering clear from it as if there's some kind of bad omen going around it. Near the end of the docks, you smell the strong scent of coffee, and it looks like the gentlemen who staff the daily grind, your former adventuring companions, plus their employee, Dance Luxendark, are loading some coffee grounds in boxes from a boat. As you guys approach the entrance of the docks, Grand Duke Wintergaze stops you and he's like, I was worried we would have to come get you, Mr. Twigbeard. As you can see, your ship is here. No man crew to speak of. So I just want to ask you, is this some sort of game that you're playing? Because I'm not in the mood for amusements.
All right, and do it.
He kind of quirks an eyebrow at you. He kind of rests a hand on the pommel of his sword. And he's like, Well, gentlemen, we're going to do a thorough search of the ship. And you're all going to come along with me, if you please. And so he starts walking to the edge of the docks. And so do a couple of his men. The others kind of stay at the little opening there before you get onto the actual wooden docks. The other ones that are remaining behind kind of bade you follow them. And they kind of like give you mean looks about it too.
To one of them and do the thing where you like puff your chest out at him real quick and go for an intimidation.
You're gonna try and intimidate him? you could try to do it if you want.
As I walk by.
And Lufir's a T-Rex.
I'm gonna say no, you're not level. He's not level 8 yet.
I know. Not yet.
I'm gonna say your intimidation fail was not a success, my dude.
Honestly, with a -1 intimidation, I'm pretty impressed by the roll.
Yeah,
so.
you actually didn't look like too much of a fool, but like these guys, they're like cops from episodes of Cops. They see this shit, and you're not that big of a deal. So yeah, Song is like kind of
just grabs me by the sleeve and drags me down.
So Song is on the edge of the docks before you get onto the wooden bits, kind of nervously looking. And the Grand Duke looks over the ship and he's like, "It's a fine ship. Would that it be legally acquired, I could admire it in greater detail. We're going to go ahead and take a look here, and I want you to come with me." And as he says this, a rumbling kind of occurs, and if you look over off the side of the docks, you look at the water, you can see some ripples slowly forming. And as you look up, the ship is slowly kind of shaking. One of the guards steps forward to preemptively, like, take point for the Grand Duke. And he's like, "Sir, might be something wrong with this, might be some foul magics. How about..." And as he does this, the rocking of the ship starts to get a little more violent. And in the spur of what seems like only a few seconds, you notice a cracking along the middle of the hull. It's not wood cracking, though. It's the opening of a mouth. And before your very eyes, the ship that was once the Flying Nimbus opens this massive, massive maw. Just this incomprehensibly large, just gaping, just mouth full of razor-sharp teeth dripping with acidic poison. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some of those soundtracks on this motherfucker, because I've been trying to play up to this moment for a good little while. La 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 la. Sleeper's Edge Extended. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and place the true form of this little guy here. If I could just pick him up, that would be great. That'd be fantastic. Where are you? I love Roll20, truly. Gentlemen, say hello to the ship mimic.
Cool.
It is a gigantic, and I say gigantic, that is like the actual word for it. It is why is my stuff playing? Yeah, it is a gargantuan aberration, I believe, is the official designation for it.
I think I figured out what I want to take for my favorite enemy.
So, as the thing kind of like opens its jaw and just like lets out a loud roar, the guard that was like moving to investigate is like paralyzed in fear, and the mimic just crunches down, and after the splash of water just stops from, like, you know, splashing all over and drenching the docks in seawater, you see there's a giant hole in the wood, and there is no guardsmen left. I'm gonna need you guys to roll me some initiative.
Before we attack,
Okay.
could I
Wait,
make
why
a
are we attacking? If we just get away from the water, then it can't do anything.
intelligence check to
You
get
start.
information on it?
I don't understand. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, so clarify to me again what you were trying to do.
Just recall information on it, because, like, I mean, I am a ranger. I do, like, study different
Okay, I
things
can.
going on in the world.
I could buy that. So with an 18 in intelligence, I don't know why my shit isn't playing. But with an 18 in intelligence, you recognize the sort of like the natural strategy of the mimic. So essentially, they pose as normal objects to lure in undiscerning adventurers, you know, and basically try to eat them. They can accomplish this with all kinds of different adaptations. There are different kinds of mimics. Some spew poison, some are like elemental in nature. But yeah, this one, if you get a really good look at it, seems that its hull, or what was its hull, is actually like coated in some kind of adhesive. So, like, you know, you can see that there are like some things that would have been in the water from the transformation are like sticking to it. So, like, you know, maybe some dead bird corpses or something like that. Fun stuff like that.
So I have a brilliant plan. If everybody will just listen to my game plan here, to render this beast completely useless, just get off the docks.
Yeah,
it
but
can't
like,
it can't leave the water, and then we just attack it from the
yeah, but like, that.
Let me just attack it from a safe distance away.
You can go ahead and roll your initiative if you would like. Yeah, and so like my fucking it's like my music is just not playing, and that makes me kind of upset.
So I'm going first.
Yeah, no kidding. Let me go
Oh my god!
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and where is your initiative?
Cal.
Uh,
She moves at the same time as me.
yeah,
so-
no. Caldoggo shares your initiative. All right.
The same initiative, so.
Right. Yeah, so we can just go ahead and delete her because she does share yours. Okay. So I'm reading this as Ragnar, then
I'm
Lufir.
only slightly faster than the boat. That feels really bad.
Alrighty. So
Why is the turn order disappearing?
I don't know. I thought I have you guys here. All that matters really is that I keep track of
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, so go ahead and make your first move. I'm gonna see if I can play some music from my Jesus Christ, that is loud.
So I'm gonna let everybody know because speaking does not take an action. I know my plan. If we get away from the water, it can't do anything, and then we can attack it from afar.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna go
Just
away.
looks at us and goes, everybody run.
Alright, you can go
See
ahead
how
and go.
far-
Alright, so you did your move?
Hold on. How far I can get?
Yeah, 30 feet. Unless you use your crown of thorns, which I bequeath to you. Did you you know the whole thing, right? That I gave you?
Yeah. I'm just probably just gonna take a full round.
Cool.
Or a dash action.
Okay.
That is not what I want. I want to click on me and get right off Dad Doc there.
Okay. And that's your turn?
As far as I know. Yeah.
Alright. Go right ahead, Lufir.
I'm gonna look real quick at something.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to roll initiative for the other original order, the Candelstick members. Just a single roll from, let's say...
Fine. If they die, it's fine. Oh man, I should have cast Entangle on them.
That's so fucked. Oh my god.
Hey, wait, I still can.
Cast Entangle.
Yeah, it's got a far enough reach.
Oh my god. So slow.
God damn it.
Fucking great. Alright, good. Yeah, they rolled a 4, so they're gonna go after the ship.
Yeah, man, that's a 90-foot range. Yeah, I think I could reach them.
Okay.
Their life would suck. They're traitors. We hate them.
The plan. The plan is dumb. Watch this. So, how do I do the stupid little line draw thing again?
You see the little ruler thing? Just
You
click
click
on
on things.
yeah, click on that and you click on it to
Okay.
draw lines.
So I can
Yeah.
move to here.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Here's the plan. So I'm gonna move to here,
Please tell me the plan.
and from here, I'm going to use my new toy. The
One thing I will say is that the bow stops working on creatures larger than large.
I'm not aiming at the boat.
Oh my god.
Who are you shooting?
I'm gonna fire the arrow at myself from Kyle. Push
Are you-
to push myself.
Please,
You can just dash, right?
I,
Oh, I forgot that was an option.
Yeah, let's just do that. eh? Let's not kill ourselves.
Let's just maim ourselves for an extra, 10 feet? Something like that?
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
All right. Well, Kyle's just gonna come with me then. We'll ignore that I said that.
Oh my god. So you took a dash action, no attack or anything?
Killing off the beard.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So, time for the ship mimic. Now, the first thing that happens whenever, it's the ship mimic's turn is you guys have successfully retreated away from the ship mimic at the end of the dock. When suddenly another rumbling appears, these were much smaller, but you see like these little bubbles appearing in the surface of the water, and a couple small floating skulls pop up from the water. And they float around as kind of like trying to shake themselves free of water, and then all of them suddenly light a fire with just like a sickly looking green fire. And these guys will be moving with the Mimic's turn. So the first thing that the Mimic does is, let me take a look at the character sheet that I racked up here. At the end of every round, so that's actually the first thing. So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to swim forward through the through majority of the dock. So he, like, the ship Mimic... So yeah, the ship Mimic turns its... what's the front of the boat called? Is it a stern? I think it's the stern. I never learned ship technology.
It's a bow.
Is it? Well, whatever. He turns his big fat nose upwards, and he just, like, plows through a solid portion of the dock, destroying all the wood and everything with it. So Grand Duke Various Wintergaze is knocked into the water, and you don't see anything from him following.
Look, when I accidentally kill him.
So, from this, he's encroaching down on your former companions, and he is going to take a bite action on Darvin Greycastle.
Bye-bye,
Bo
Darvin.
can fix all of our problems.
I hope so. Dude, let's just leave. Just go back to the tea house. It can't make it on land. It's gotta eat through the ground.
So what happens is that Darvin is caught in a bite attack and is actually swallowed by the ship Mimic.
Wonderful.
Now,
Wonderful.
Now, after the Mimic's turn is over, at the end of every round, or every turn of his, he does a fun little ability that I like to call Acid Shower. So, the Mimic, after swallowing Dear Darvin, just, again, shudders, and some little flaps on the side of the Mimic open up sort of like a cannon windows would, but instead of like fireballs, it just shoots a absolute shower of acid and just acidic bile onto the pretty much the entire map. Everyone needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
I'm decent at those.
Oh shit, boy.
I'm good at those.
Mark, I need you to take 1d12 acid damage. So let me roll that. 9 acid damage. Yeah, Cal's good. And I'm going to
I
have...
told you, I'm not wild shaping this session.
Good, no, that's fine.
It's not happening.
That's good, that's fine.
You're not gonna force me into it.
I like the idea of you not using your spells because I have fun contingencies for pretty much everything.
No, I'm using my spells, just not wild shaping.
I know. Gonna do a little thing, so the other Order of the Candelstick members are good for now. So I got that done. And so what happens is that a bunch of... This is called DM Fuck You Magic. A bunch of pools of acid conveniently shape themselves on every single exit from the dock, effectively encasing you in a very video gamey boss arena.
Man, if only I had some way to fly over that acid.
It's a really, really tall pillar of acid. Each one of these little skulls is going to move 20 feet forward. They're very slow skulls, but they're moving towards you with like some sinister intent. Song is over here on the side. She's kind of backing up nervously. She's kind of hiding behind the guards because she's not exactly a fighter. With that being done, it is now the turn of the other Order of the Candelstick members. So what I'm going to be doing with these guys is I'm basically only going to be moving with them 2 at a time. I'm going to have Corin over here attack with his Greatsword +1. That is a hit on the Mimic's AC. And that is going to do 5 slashing damage, because 11 rounded down and halved. Because there's another fun little thing I did. As Corin goes and charges with his sword and just like brings it down on the hull, even his magically enchanted greatsword kind of buckles against the really tough wooden husk of the ship mimic, and does not do nearly as much damage as he wanted it to. And then Fanshare over here is going to run up with his, I believe his quarterstaff, and do the same thing. So let's see, let's go ahead and cha-cha-cha. Yeah, quarterstaff it was. Gets a hit off as well for another 5 damage.
I wonder if my entangle works on that giant thing.
I don't know.
It'd be fun.
You can try
We'll
it.
find out.
As the ship mimic is like, taking attacks from this, Song is like, in the back, just like kind of like, oh shit. And she sees that Dance is on the end of the dock, trapped among them with the mimic. And she's kind of like trying to yell, Song, get in the water, you have to swim away. But Song is looking at the water like all trepidly and draws his little short sword, trying to back away as far as he can. And with that, we're at the top of the turn order.
Is ours not Song? Ours is Dance?
Yours is Song, Dance is the purple one at the end.
Okay, so who was hollering?
Okay, shit, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I got the names mixed up. She was yelling for Dance.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
I was confused.
Let me go ahead and check with something really quick. Alright, I think we're all solid. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Oh, well, actually, yeah, no, it is Ragnar's turn, top of the turn order.
Yeah. So I'm gonna miss that skull, and I'm gonna miss that person. But everything else from here, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up to here. Back up a little bit farther. I can still reach. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna call lightning
All right.
on that center point that I was doing. That center point right there, and so it's gonna hit everything except for that, and it's gonna hit Lufir as well.
Oh, heck.
So
Okay.
everybody has to make a dexterity saving throw.
So here's the fun part about the little skull guys. So as you make your little spell action, you see these little swirls of purple energy in front of each of the skulls, and you see their eyes, their glowing red eyes, start to glow even brighter. And whenever you've casted spells, you've pushed them forward, like felt them physically in the air in front of you. Now it feels like they're being drained, like the drain of a tub, and pulled away from you. You can go ahead, and I'm going to roll the dexterity save for the flaming skulls.
Actually, it's just the dex just on the big guy. It's only 5 feet of the center point. I don't know why the 60-foot radius though. Oh, the 60 is just where I can move the lightning later.
Okay. Well, you see, the thing is that the little skulls function as fun little magic magnets, which is why they are here in this encounter. So, what is the it's dexterity save and take half?
Yeah, take half.
Okay, and you said it's in a 5-foot radius?
Everything within 5 foot of where I put it.
Okay.
All that's gonna get hit is going to be the big guy.
Right. Well, with the magic magnet going on, your lightning bolt is pulled like almost halfway through midair and just rockets at one of the skulls and does blow 2 of them up. They are gone completely, but the ship mimic is unharmed by the call lightning spell. Now you've still got. You said you can like cast it again as an action, right?
Yeah, it's still usable. Like it's still active right now.
Okay. So turn to Lufir.
Alright, Luther's gonna... I guess like here. At this skull here.
Okay. All right, and roll for damage. Okay, you can double that to 14 because these guys have a weakness to missile weapons.
There we go.
Alrighty. So,
Other attack. That one die?
yeah, so you shoot off a arrow and just sticks right into the temple of this skull here, and its fire extinguishes, and it drops into the water as a little, just burst of little bone shards.
All
You
right,
can go ahead and make second attack. And it's a hit, roll damage. 16, very good. Alright, and so you take your second shot, you arc it through the air, and just goes straight into the eye, shatters the skull. The zone is currently free of skulls. Isaac, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, are you doing alright?
Yeah. No,
Cool.
Just chilling.
Cool. I just want to make sure you're good. Just let me know if there's anything you need, bud. So we're gonna
Nah, I'm good.
we're gonna go to the ship mimic's turn. So it is going to further plow forward, absolutely crushing two innocent sailors in its wake. And with Lufier in range, it is going to use its pseudopod attack.
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
Definitely hits.
Alrighty. So that's going to be 19 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw for me. Alright, cool. So this thing just like arcs in the water and just like swings its front bow, or stern, or whatever the hell you call that thing. The little pointy bit at the front of the ship. Swings it in a wide arc and just like smacks you real good, and like, you know, you manage to like not so much stay on your feet but not get pushed back too far. You feel that like that sticky adhesive substance on the hull of the ship mimic like take a hold of you, but you're able to like force yourself off. And then he's going to do his acid spray. I'm gonna need everyone to make a dex saving throw again. You guys are both good. Oh wait, no, sorry. Alrighty, you're gonna take 1d12 acid damage, so 4. And I'm gonna roll for the Candlestick boys. If you can't tell, I'm not a huge fan of like multi-combatant combat, but it was too good to pass up. Alright, so all those dudes are gonna take 9 damage. Alrighty. And with that, Ragnar, it's your turn. Figuring some stuff out there.
And then do your dexterity saving throw.
The ship?
Yep.
Cool. Give me a second. If only there was like an easier... I wish there was like a thing I could click to make something do a dexterity saving throw, because that would be really helpful. Rolled a 15.
What is the save? 18. So you passed it. So take half. Take 14.
Got it. Alright. That brings him down. You said 18?
14.
Oh, 14, sorry. Okay, so yeah, 2. Alright. Turn. And Lufier.
Yeah, that's my turn, yeah.
Okay, cool. Lufier, you go.
Alright, Luther's gonna back up. Because he's feeling it now. That really hurt. And I guess we're just gonna attack.
Yeah, hit him. Alright, that's a hit. Roll damage. Alrighty, so that's gonna be...
Since he's below his maximum health, I'm gonna use my Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna add an extra D8 to it.
Okay, you're gonna be adding that to 4 damage because, again, your attack did half damage to the Mimic. You gotta put the slash in front of the R.
Other way, Josh.
Alright, so he takes a total of 9 damage.
And we'll do our other attack, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. Oh, shit, nice! Okay, What's the +2 from?
Be on attack, but I don't know if I might have put this in wrong.
I'll take 13 damage. That's fine. You just fix it. And
Wrong
you.
in the stats.
Oh no! What it is that you rolled twice because critical.
Oh, that's right.
Alrighty. So let me see. Crank that down to minus. So. And I'm gonna say for this combat, the criticals will bypass the ship's armor unless you find a way to crack it yourself. So that is minus 13. All right. So yeah, you take 2 arrows and you just like let them rip, and they fly through the air and catch it just as the ship mimic is like opening its mouth, and like it hits a fleshy part on the inside. And it clearly does some damage. It clearly makes this thing upset. So it's gonna go ahead and have its turn now. Let me see how long. So it can't reach you guys. So how am I gonna play this, man? Shut. Where did I even put it? It's like I have so much shit open with like all the things I've thrown at you guys so far in the thing. So okay. Do you have that? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this creature, the ship mimic, it starts to groan and shudder again, and out of its sides, more of these flaps open that it shoots its acid from, but this time it sprouts these crazy, like, long wood-like appendages, and before you know it, it's got like these 8 massive arthropodic legs, and it uses these to crawl out of the water and onto the face of the docks. So
He's dead.
And it is actually going to have its attack done on the guards down there, because they are the closest ones. Song is also going to move a little bit away. Let me see. Where to put you, Mimic? There you are. I'm going to go ahead and do his little pseudopod attack. And that is a totes hit on the guards. Okay, so yeah, these little dudes are actually doing pretty good. Those 2 guards that are underneath them are getting trampled, but they're able to dodge out of the way of the legs in time. What was I gonna say? I need everyone to make that dex saving throw for the acid shower again.
Kill me, dude.
Hey, you're good. You're good in there, right? All right, both you guys will take this amount. Take 4 acid damage. And so will Cow Doggo. The only thing keeping me from absolutely crushing you people. You guys are doing really good right now, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and...
Oh, I'm on the wrong tool.
A friendly face is gonna tumble out.
Okay. I'll take that. So as the acid shower is clearing, you can go ahead and describe what you're doing there, Isaac.
Alright, so drop my token in, like, somewhere over here.
Okay, we'll do.
But Jeremong's gonna kind of tumble off of a rooftop over the acid wall, and he is going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Fantastic.
Holy shit.
Okay, yeah.
And he's gonna say, "Just kidding, guys."
No, but I mean, it's an auto hit, isn't it?
I don't think so.
For story
Let me
purposes,
pull it
can you? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you? Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought Eldritch Blast was like a guaranteed hit. I think it's rolling for damage.
Let me pull up the spell. A beam of crackling energy. Oh, yeah. Well, it says ranged spell attack against target. Yeah, so those are ranged spell attacks.
Okay.
I mean,
Just
I
for
could say that I had advantage because
I'm gonna give you advantage on one of them just for narrative purposes.
25.
All right, roll that damage, please. Thank God. That was gonna be like.
God damn it.
All right. Yeah. So Isaac did hit, but he did roll a 1. So that's really great. Oh my gosh. Okay. So.
Do I need to bring out the bears?
So.
Liver just looks at you and shakes his head. Like,
Yeah. So you release these like blasts of. Well, how would you describe your Eldritch Blast? Because I always thought that was like a really personal thing for each warlock.
Well, Eldritch Blast, it's basically just gonna be kind of like if you imagine like brimstone, like going with the whole like infernal fire bullshit. It's just gonna kind of like a lot of smoke and a little bit of a red glaze behind it.
Okay. Yeah, so one of those blasts just like washes over the front of the mimic, but it like manages to shirk its bow a little bit to the side as it stares down Ragnar, and just kind of like washes over on one of the sails of it.
the
And
B word. It's looking at you now.
Yeah, and so he's gonna throw his die too, as the bonus action.
okay,
That is going to actually, goddamn, that's actually technically a 1 as well.
is it really?
Yeah, because it's an offhand and I don't have 2 weapons, so it's -6. So that's a 1 as well.
All right. Well, yeah, you chuck your die, and it like goes rocketing around, and it kind of just like bounces off of the hull of the mimic. You can tell this thing is like severely hardened, and you may need to employ some outside help to wear this thing down a little bit. Can all of you guys make perception checks for me?
No.
Here. Perception. Oh my goodness.
23.
Listen, I really love
Please.
how Lufir never makes his perception checks ever.
I have like a +4 to perception.
It is so in character though. If you've ever seen Red versus Blue, Lufir is literally the character Caboose. So anyway.
Better throw up the wall. Hadn't gotten in the way.
Alrighty, so Germong and Ragnar, both of you guys see these two like sailor captain looking types on each end of the docks, and they are actually manning these cannons, and they're trying to turn these around in time to get a shot off, and they're like yelling instructions at each other, trying to coordinate this whole thing. Looks like they're gonna try and like fire the cannons on the mimic. We're gonna have our old crew rush up and try to make some tizzles. Well, actually, one of them's going to make an attack. We're going to have Corin do his attack. God, I really need to organize this a little better because I'm like forgetting
Help.
where everyone is. Yeah.
Luffy's like, help. Sherlock stood up and he didn't help. Help.
All right.
Unfortunately, there's too many people here, or I could just kill them all.
So, let me see. What's a good thing for good old pal Degra to do? Degra, the cleric of Lathander that joined you guys on the last adventure, is going to use one of his spell slots on dear little Lufir. Let's take a look at what we get.
Oh, I was about to say, excuse me.
We're gonna use Prayer of Healing. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range gains hit point equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. At higher levels, you're using a 3rd level or higher. Increase the 1d8 for every spell slot. So that's like 5d8. Because he's using a 3rd level slot for it. So.
Oh, I just /R 5d8.
Why is it 5d8?
Well, because at higher levels, whenever you cast Prayer of Healing with a higher spell slot, he's casting with a level 3 slot.
So it's only 3d8.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. 3d8 and his wisdom, it's a +6.
Oh,
No, I'm actually gonna roll that for you. 1 second.
hopefully your rolls are better than mine tonight. Good God.
Why is Prayer of Healing?
So much better.
Why is Prayer of Healing an evocation?
I don't know. That's a little weird. But yeah, you regenerate 27 hit points, Lufir. So we're gonna go back to the top of the turn order with our good old buddy Ruggy. Gotta like fix this shit.
The skulls are back.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yes, at the end of the round, 2 more skulls burst up from the water.
Okay.
Beats Battlestar
So
Galactica.
you guys know, my entrance was supposed to be a lot more grand than that.
Make your save.
We'll do. Pull up ship mimic.
Typical entrance you could have made.
Is there like a way I can like pin a? I would love to like pin the ship mimic to my to like no, that's just opening another window. Like pin it to where I don't have to like do its rolls all the damn time. Let's just.
Oh, like breaking it out of the sheet, or like
I mean, like, so I don't have to keep on pulling a sheet up every time I want to do a dexterity save.
not easily right now at least. I do know how to do it macros to where you can actually just get like little bars that will say what you want to roll right next to like our names and stuff, and I know how to do that.
We'll
But
figure it out later.
It's gonna take like it takes a little bit of time, so nothing that we could do like right this second. But I can show you how to do that. It's not too bad. It just takes some time.
Take your half.
We'll do take 9 damage. Cool. Or is it 10? I think it rounds down.
Don't know.
I
I
think
think,
it runs-
that's up to you.
I've always been rounding down for everybody, regardless of who it is.
Okay, then that's fine.
Okay. Next is Lufir's turn.
Alright. Here's gonna take some steps this way.
Okay.
Lufir and Kyle move at the same time.
Yeah, you both share initiative.
This is what's gonna happen. Lufir's gonna move this way. Kyle's gonna move this way. What he's gonna do with this first shot, he's gonna aim at this first skull.
Okay.
Take a shot. Oh, heck.
Okay, so that one does go askew.
The second one, he's going to use Eladir's special ability to fire from Kyle. and
Okay.
Aim at the other skull.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll that. That is a hit. Roll damage. Excellent. Double damage on a missile attack. That other skull does dissipate entirely. I'm going to reward you with inspiration on your next turn for making use of your new toy in a creative way.
Madman.
So...
Well, he tried to use it creatively and hit himself. That's,
no, that was really fucking good. I cannot lie, that was fantastic. Next in the turn order is Germong.
all right. Xermong's gonna pull out his trusty rapier, and when he does this, you guys notice that it kind of has a little bit of a hue to it, like a little bit of a. It looks different, and it is smoking as well. And he's gonna.
Just out here in public, like, is lit up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
But
dog.
he's gonna hit that with a 21.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
Go ahead and roll that.
7 damage.
Okay.
Are we saying that that song over here is technically an enemy of
Of the boat.
mimic?
Yeah, she's definitely in danger.
Then that's 8 more.
Okay. I like that. Okay, cool. And this is piercing damage?
Yes.
Okay. So that's
Technically, it's magical piercing if that matters, but it is piercing.
it does actually matter. So yeah, that's gonna do 15 damage total. So yeah, you pull back with Luxol, which is I believe is what we're calling it,
Yep.
and just like the energy that's driving the sword, just like pushes it forward, and like you manage to actually cut through the hull of the ship mimic and draw a fair amount of like acidic blood, but thanks to your sword's enchantment, it is unharmed. Alrighty. And is that your turn?
And then bonus action, cunning action to disengage over and group up with Lufir.
Okay, fantastic. Alrighty. Ship mimic time. So, as it's like crawling towards, it's like kind of turning around and scuttling, which gives Song some time to scuttle away over here. And meanwhile, Dance just leaps into the water to try to get out of the way of just the basic rampage going on, because he's really not a fighter. So, let me see. The ship mimic first is going to, what happens is it lurches forward and kind of like almost coughs, whatever kind of like bestial sound that it makes, this sour sound that it makes that can be excused for a cough, and then it just chucks up a pile of bones encased in some tattered rags.
Oh.
Then it is going to, we're gonna make another bite attack at Corin over there. Hot diggity shit. Yes, that's 10 damage.
Looks like we're monopolizing, boys.
We can't kill it yet, y'all.
I've seen the deed to their place, right? So I can forge that so we can expand.
When have you seen the D to their place?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to discuss that later.
He has now. For these purposes, he has now. He's seen it.
That sounds like a DM decision, my boy. Oh shit.
I don't. Who would have the deed? Would it? Which one of these crew would have had it?
I don't know, man. Why don't you
Going
find out?
I
So
have crazy good sneak, so we'll just sneak in and steal it.
So the mimic manages to swallow up Degra, the cleric. He was a cleric. And yeah, you see him disappear into the maw of the mimic. And then it's going to do its acid spray. Everyone make dex saves.
Make a dex save.
10.
All right.
The
Okay,
dice gods are not with me tonight.
it's all good. It's just 7 damage for Jermong and for Caldoggo. And then I'm going to make one from Corin. I'm basically using Corin as the group's stat monkey. Oh, nice.
Hey.
Yeah, he avoids it.
I think you should use somebody else.
Fanshir has
Your
better.
stat monkey.
Yeah, Fanshir has a 20 in dexterity.
Well, use one of the swallowed ones.
They are not applicable for Acid Storm.
But still.
Okay. Top of the turn order, it's Ragnar's turn.
To be fair, my dexterity is at 18 now, so
And we're gonna do the call lightning again.
Okay. Let me make a soundtrack change on the stream end. Totally copyrighted music, but you know who's watching this. I'm not making money off of this. Anyway, so Boat needs to make a dex save one more time.
Yeah.
All right, and you're just recalling it with your action. You're not casting it again.
No, I'm not casting it in. This is all actions.
Okay. Yeah, so that's brokety shit. How long does that action? How long does that spell last though?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Hot diggity. Good. Are you fucking serious? That's like an entire combat. All right. So that's gonna.
Remember somebody saying that call lightning ain't worth shit at some point in time.
Wait, what am I doing?
I think it was you.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that's because I totally forgot that there's still one skull in the field.
Well, darn.
And your call lightning zaps into it and just kind of like he absorbs it until he overloads and explodes. However, I will give you that it was within 5 feet of the mimic.
Okay.
So 16 damage. Okay, Luffy, yours up.
alright, Luffy's gonna just shoot at the boat.
Why are these
Negative.
guys not loading cannons and shooting things?
They are currently doing that. It's just taking them a good little bit.
They just
they're
they
fired.
can't do the one job that they've been trained
Yeah,
to do.
they're fired.
All right, both of those are misses.
Wait, Call's gonna move up here. At the legs.
Do a little bitey bite on the legs.
Little bitey bite.
Little nib nibs. Hot damn, Cal. All right, yeah, no, that's a hit. 9 piercing, so
Done it.
that's.
Is he gonna make this
4.
thing knocked prone?
No.
He just
No,
knocks it
mimics
over. He
can't be
bites it.
prone.
He
Yeah, I was
bites
gonna
it
say
and
it's
falls over.
that would be fucking amazing, but it's a gargantuan, so DM says no.
Well, mimics can't be prone either.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's a physical impossibility for them.
Mm. Alrighty, so that's the end of your turn, Lufer. Jermong, it's your ups.
All right, bonus action, Hexblade Curse.
Okay.
And then for my action, I will be casting Firebolt.
Is that a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Miss. So, like, you're gonna like do your little your firebolt. You do the cool Sasuke Uchiha like foof thing, and you like let a little rocket of fire go forward, and it just passes into one of the sails of the mimic, and it burns this sail, but it doesn't seem like it's disturbed the mimic at all.
All right, and then I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Let me see here. All right. Ship mimic time. So, the ship mimic, not really able to easily decide what it's doing. It's gonna move to here. What is that? I was gonna say it's kind of hard to determine. What should I say? Distances with such a large creature. But it's just the edge of its little thing. And it is going to make an attack on Dearest Little Song. Pseudopod attack. Hey, damn. Alright, so she takes 9. So yeah, she's not doing too hot. And let's have your... did I give you a strength song? I'll just go ahead and roll a d20. Because I never actually gave her a sheet. d20, shit, /r d20. Alright, damn. So, Mimic lurches forward and swings his pointy bit at the end of the ship at Song, and she's unable to evade it in time, and she tries to jump over it, but, like, kind of catches herself on the swinging thing, and she is hopelessly stuck to the adhesive on the edges of the Mimic.
How is she stuck to the adhesive?
It's like it's just she's stuck to it. Like it's adhesive.
Is it an object form though?
What are you talking about?
There's 2 forms for mimics. There's object and amorphous form.
Well, it's in an object, but yeah, it's in object form because it's a ship.
Well, yeah, but that's not object form. Is what amorphous is, where he's part object, part thing. Object form is where it's just an object and it's completely.
Wow,
You can't tell.
Wow, I completely misread the rule. All right, cool. So, all right, cool. All right, props to you, Mark. Props to you, Mark.
Tis why I am in here. I am here to help.
So she is launched into the water below.
Not sure which one was worse.
So everyone make your deck saves.
22.
Oh, we did it!
Hot damn. Alrighty.
17 for Cal.
Yeah, you're good. Only Ragnar's taken 5 damage. Acid. Alrighty. And at that, it's going to be Ragnar's turn. Go right ahead, my man. Alright, yeah, it is defo. Let's see, can I... Fuck. I really need to just, like, anticipate you doing Call Lightning.
Until the 10 minutes are up, I'm probably going to do that because
Yeah,
I said I wasn't going to use Wild Shape.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair.
I'm giving you a break from the bears right now.
No, I appreciate it. That's 15.
Okay.
That's a half.
Doesn't take half, yeah.
Cool. So, minus 10. I just learned that you can type in whatever you're losing into the little block of health and everything, and it'll automatically subtract it for you.
That's cool.
Alright. So, Lufier, your go.
Okay. We're just gonna move up some. and take some attacks.
Okay.
Because goodness.
Jesus Christ, dude, what is with your dice today?
What?
Um,
Well, I mean, one of those hits probably.
both of them are misses. Are you applying your
My God.
Are you applying your proficiency bonus to these?
Yes.
So you have plus
Proficiency
3
bonus.
dexterity? And
Plus.
yeah, you should get plus 3. Well, you have plus 4 dexterity, then you have plus 3 proficiency, and you
He's
have
got. Yeah, something's not right
It's
with
saying,
your stuff.
Okay, because it has a +2 for the mod, so it's rolling out of strength and not
Yeah.
dex.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have a plus 4, then a plus 3 from proficiency, and then a plus 1. So you should be rolling plus 9 on all your
it's
attacks.
The wrong. It's
So-
doing the wrong thing.
You
Dex is
definitely
rolling
hit.
out of strength.
Yeah, you definitely hit with that second one, and the mimic takes 3 damage. You can see that the gentlemen on the ducks are about ready to fire.
Oh, good.
Kyle's gonna take a bite.
Take
Sure.
a little nib, and it's a miss. Cal tries to like bite at the scarab-like legs of the mimic, but like she rushes at it, but one of the legs moves just too quick for her to get a little snap at it.
She's gonna move after that at the end of the turn.
That's fine.
Over here.
Oh, Germon, go.
Okay, so Germong is gonna move up to the edge of here,
All right.
and for his action, he is going to cast Cause Fear
Okay.
on the ship. It's gonna be a Wisdom 15 DC Wisdom 15 save, or else he's feared.
DC
He's
50.
right.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. It is a what are you classified as? Shit mimic. You're classified as a monstrosity, so that does work. He does get a +1 on wisdom.
God damn it.
Dude, I'm so sorry. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. You're doing like really cool shit, and just oh gosh. All right, yeah.
The remainder of his turn, he's just gonna spend helping load these cannons.
All right, because you're doing that, they are now ready to fire. So these guys are going to make a. Let's see. I'll give them a +8 for that. /RD20. What do you mean that's unrecognized? Oh, fuck off. Come on, roll the dice. What are you doing? Roll 20. What are you doing? All right, damn. Alrighty, so yeah, you guys like load the cannon and fire off a shot, and it just goes a little bit too far wide.
Unfortunately, the daily grind has been hit with a cannonball. Oh no.
No, you guys are a little too far for that. But it does crush.
Well, then I help the cannonball.
It does crush a surrounding building. Ragnar, can you make a dex save?
Sure.
Oh my goodness. And I think it's rather funny.
Alrighty, so the cannonball wedges itself into one of the nearby buildings that was already kind of weakened by the acid splash. It's like this residential building, and the bit of roof tiles, fall over, and a solid section of wall comes down, and you're able to avoid the brunt of it, but you do get, clobbered in the head with a brick. So we're gonna do, ballpark that as a D8. 4 damage. It is now the ship mimic's turn. And at the beginning of this turn, 2 little guys are gonna pop right out of the water. And what I was gonna say, Jermong, they're actually quite close. Lufir as well. Can you guys make religion checks for me? Never thought you'd have a
with that.
never thought you'd have a religion check in the middle of combat, huh?
That is a
Oh.
14.
14's good. Jermong, in your recent exploits, you've come into contact with some savory characters, to put it ironically, and you've seen these little skulls before. You know that these are Cyrix Fire. They're individual, basically evil familiars that can only be called by priests and followers of the god Cyric. And with that, the mimic is going to make.
Meanwhile, Lufir's like, oh, I really like the juice they hand out and the services.
Do you now? the juice that has been doing like shitloads of damage to you guys. Alrighty, and we're gonna have the ship mimic do his freaky bite on Ragnar, and it's a 10. It does not hit. Fantastic.
Get wrecked.
Alrighty, and then he's gonna have everyone do a dex save.
Better yet, get shipwrecked.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You know what? That's pretty good. Oh, you asshole! You have inspiration to use. Luffy, you still do. I'm really like I kind of miss that house rule, if only because it.
I mean, just know what you're opening it up to.
I know I really shouldn't, but all right. So D12. That's 10 acid damage on Ragnar.
No, what you should make it is make it like it has to be god tier puns, or else they get disadvantage.
Oh my god.
You've got to like take a good risk. Look, it's at the discretion of the DM. I will give advantage only for truly brilliant puns from now on. Oh, I meant to put you at 21. There we go. Okay. With that, it is Ragnar's turn. What you got for me, boy? Call it. I should just have the fucking ship mimics stats pulled up at this point. I should know better.
There are skulls out, I'll remind you.
That there are.
Well, yeah, but the closest skull's right on top of this ship. Right.
True.
Yeah, and you gotta think, man. Like you got like some curve. Like you gotta think like the sniper, like the wind and the drag, and like
Right. So like
they gotta curve it.
the skulls do misdirect magic, but like if it's close enough, the call lightning still does its thing. So we're gonna do 22 damage on that. Cool. Alrighty.
And hold on.
What's up?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Are you under the boat?
No, he's close to it though. Oh my god. How does that even happen?
What the heck?
You just rolled a 1 on a level 5 on a fucking, oh my god, higher level cast of Healing Word. Yeah, take your 6 HP. Oh, this is great. I'm having a good time.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, real shit. It is. Go ahead with Luffy.
Oh wait, that's the wrong. Is Constitution for the concentration, or is it?
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is.
Wisdom. It's
Is
Constitution.
it? I thought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Constitution. You have an
Shot
8.
at this skull boy.
Got it. Are you seeing the niche that I carved out for Luffy in this fight?
I'm gonna snipe the skull boy
Yeah, go ahead.
for enough damage to kill it,
Yes, sir. Boom.
and then we'll take the second shot at the boat.
Cool.
And
That is not a hit. Well, you do have inspiration. You want to use that?
sure, I'll use the inspiration now,
Hit the damage.
and I'll add my 1d8 to it.
Okay.
D8. No brackets. Roll. Oh,
Nice. A full 8, and
the
then you can.
madman.
Yeah, 18. So yeah, that's a full ass 9 damage. Okay. And is Cal doing anything?
Yeah, we'll move Cal back over here, and she'll take a chomp.
Got it.
21
hit. Roll that damage, boy. Hot diggity shit. Alright, so 5 damage to the Mimic as Cal just, like, runs back in with a vengeance and makes a little nibbly at his undercarriage. Manages to, like, tear off what looks like a piece of wood. She's very enthusiastic about this piece of wood that she has in her mouth.
She comes back with it like it's a stick.
Alrighty, it is Jermon's turn.
All right. I'm gonna do this again because I like the idea. I'm gonna do cause fear again.
Alright. Okay, so you said it's a DC 15 wisdom save?
Yep.
Wonder why a Mimic needs +1 wisdom, but...
Are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry.
Every time it's been won over. Like,
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's really
gonna
funny.
run. He's just gonna run back and help us on. Like,
With the second one. Alrighty. No bonus action.
Like, screw it.
I mean, yeah, no, but it's whatever. Like, he's just helping the people and trying to keep them away. Like, that's what he's just playing like zone at this point. But apparently, it's not working. Like,
Got
whatever.
it. Ship Mimic is going to take another chomp down over at Rug. That's going to be 23 damage.
Although with
And-
the lack of aggro I'm drawing, I could probably just let it go. Like, Jesus.
And I need you to make a... What's the save against grappling? It's strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead
sorry.
and... No, you're fine. Go ahead and make a strength save for me, Ragnar.
Hold on.
No, you're fine.
I'm going down to my 7.
Yeah, you're good. Hot damn,
And,
dude.
I'm returning a punch to your face.
No, that's
Just
fine. So...
Retaliation.
What- So what happens here is the mimic basically scoops you up in his jaw and kind of like launches you up into the air like it's trying to toy with its food. And as you fall back into its mouth, you are able to muster this supreme dwarven strength that you didn't know that you like possessed. You feel like
No,
you're like
it's bear strength.
yeah, you're like partially shape-shifting. You've got like bear arms, and you're just actually holding the giant maw open. So the ship mimic is now occupied with you, but will also make disadvantage on attacks against anything that it's trying to swing at. And it's also going to do its acid spray. Ragnar's not in the way of it, and Cal's close enough to it. I hate doing damage to Cal, so Germong and Lufir make dex saves.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh shit, dude, yeah.
16.
Yeah, you guys are both good. Alrighty, Fanshir and Corin do their thing. We're going to... Cha-cha-cha. Where is your face, Corin? Gosh, I forget where I put you guys. Corin Dinch, with his enchanted greatsword, swings down for however much that was. Not enough to hit. He takes his sword and he tries to make another chuck at it, but one of the legs that he was swinging at just lifts up just in time for him to miss it. It's actually kind of embarrassing looking. Then we've got Fanshir over here. He's going to make his little swing with his quarterstaff, and that does not hit. No. Okay. With that being done, the turn is back to... Oh, wait, actually, gentleman over here has just finished loading his cannon, as I've been keeping track of it. We're going to roll that damage, or, well, that hit. So, d20 plus 8... Alright, hot damn. So, yeah, this guy manages to launch his cannon, and this one goes straight into the hull of the Mimic. And it, like, busts out of the other side and rolls onto the ground, just, like, with a whole bunch of wood surrounding it. So, it is going to do... let's see, I believe that was a d12. Wow, shitty damage, but you notice that, like, the Mimic's natural armor has been, like sufficiently... damage to the point of where it will now no longer take half damage on physical attacks. Top of the...
Okay.
So, Ragnar, I was going to say, you are currently in the mouth of the Mimic, holding it open. So, it's unable to, like, make more attacks at the moment. But...
Oh, I didn't break grapple completely?
Well, I was going to say, I thought I could do something cool with it. But, like, you're...
Go ahead.
No, I was going to... So you can do anything you would like to here. You can, well, basically, like, tell me what you're planning to do. You're still holding the mouth of the Mimic open with your bear strength.
I'm gonna crawl into the hole that was just made by the cannonball.
Okay, you're gonna go.
Fingers,
You're
yeah.
gonna go into the Mimic's mouth.
No, the hole from the cannonball.
Okay. Because it was a crit that you got that strength save on, I'm gonna go ahead and let you do it without rolling anything. So you stumble off to the side, and the mimic is like raging because of like how it was just restrained and how it's currently has a large hole on the side. And you're able to crawl into the hole on the side with your movement. What is your action?
Let's find out.
While you're deciding, I will say that
6 bears.
you see a very thoroughly battered man, just like coated in this acidic bile, crawl out of the other side and onto the street and flop over. It seems that Degra, unlike Darvin, managed to survive the ordeal with the shit mimic.
Oh, so
You
wait,
killed Darvin?
where's Degra?
Degra is now on the street, kind of like underneath the mimic where it's walking.
Where would I have to call lightning to just accidentally hit him?
He's underneath the mimic, you asshole.
Okay. So is that a no that I can't hit him if do it underneath or do it on the mimic?
If you can like somehow find a way to bend lightning in such a way that it makes a perfect letter C, no, you can't. It hits the mimic.
You just moved the origin point.
No, call lightning is from the sky. It is also a very
it's
sunny,
from the
bright
sky.
day right now.
Technically speaking, the sky is just not the ground.
Okay, so I'll call lightning him and then I'll healing word myself.
Okay, how are you doing 2 in 1 turn? Is that a druid thing?
Healing word's bonus action.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. And we're gonna hope that this one doesn't screw me over.
Yeah, let's hope. Dex save on the mimic. He takes half on the call lightning.
I hate this. I hate it all.
Jesus.
Oh wait, it's only a D4, so that's why.
Okay. Yeah, healing word is like really good for like bringing people back from the brink of death saves. Like really good for that. I am going to ask. Yeah, can you roll the damage for call lightning, please?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
There you go.
That's a thing I gotta do too. My bad.
You're good.
My bad.
So that's 7. Alrighty.
Yes. Yes, it's a 7.
Sweet. Lufir, your turn. We've got to get you some more cool action shit. Don't you have superiority die, Josh?
We do, but we just don't have very good. I don't know. Like they're good. They're just not good right now.
I hear you. You took your 6th level in Ranger, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
I heard nothing, so I go whisper.
It's weird because I took a bunch of like maneuvering things, do things with the party.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have a bow that does it for me, I might get rid of some of them at the next level. And...
Did some of yours really do that? I thought there was like more shit than just like moving.
Oh, there is. Like I took one that like lowers damage that I take because I don't have a ton of like health.
Right.
And then I took one that allows me to maneuver one of my comrades.
Oh,
so
like
that
just
I
like
get advantage.
twist
And
them
then
around a
one
little
that-
bit.
Yeah, and then one where I can command one of or an ally in range to attack for me.
Okay, I can dig it. Wow, that's kind of rad actually.
It's on my sheet if you check it out. It's under the battle mastery thing.
Got it. Well, yeah, man.
Let's see here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take a shot with the bow. That's probably a hit.
Let me 1 second. Sorry, kind of face out for a second. Yeah, that is defo a hit.
D8 to this.
10 piercing. Oh, and a D8. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. Yeah,
It'll be
so
another 9.
yeah, you launch your arrow and it goes into the newly open recess by the cannon and like sticks to some good, basically some mimic guts on the inside. You can make your next attack.
I'll just do it again.
Hot damn. Roll the damage, dude. Fantastic. And do you get your D8 only once per turn?
One attack per
Okay.
turn.
Alright.
And then Kyle just
She barks at him menacingly because a 9 is not going to hit him.
busy with a stick.
she's busy off to the side playing with her new stick. Alright, Jeremong, my dude, it is now your turn.
You don't have enough badges to control Caldogo.
I don't think anybody does.
All right, let's try this. I know I haven't had much luck with wisdom saves, but one more time.
Third time's a charm, I guess.
But I'm gonna do something different this time. Jeremon gets into range. He draws the attention of the boat, and he pantomimes a little bell, and he's going to cast Toll of the Dead.
Wisdom save, you say?
Yep, wisdom save.
Hot damn. Yeah, fails.
Okay. But he rolled the damage dice pretty poorly. So the way that I have, just so you know, if I cast Toll the Dead, it gets a bonus damage if they're already damaged. At full damage, it's a 2d8. I'm sorry, at full health, they take 2d8. If they're missing any of their health, they take 2d12. So the way that I have it set up is the left side is the 2d8, the right side is the 2d12.
Okay, so minus 18 in total?
No, that's
just
already
9.
total, the 9.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, the left side is if they're at full health, the right side is if they have any damage.
Okay. So like you just like ring a bell and it just like basically like what does it just like do necrotic damage from like sounding really bad?
Okay, so the way it reads is you point at one creature you see within range, and the sound of a dolorous spell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d. Well, at level 5, it's 5th.
Yeah.
2d8, but 2d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 2d12.
Ah, it's like calling it to the grave, I guess. That makes sense.
Yep.
All right, bonus action anything? You roguey bastard.
Same thing, just moving back and helping my boys.
They're like, man, you're really fast. So ship mimic turn, it is going to angrily go down and smash at Corin right over there with bite.
I wish I had a react form.
A what now form?
I said I wish I had a reaction of some form.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
Just to be like
Alright.
that.
That's not a
That-
hit.
Yeah, because that's what 5e needs is more druid bullshit.
Yeah, really.
A whole lot of druid bullshit after level 6.
That's true, but we are at level 6, so
Yeah. So, and everyone make your dexterity saving throws for me.
Even me, since I'm inside the boat.
You're not outside. Oh yeah, you are inside the boat now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Can you like move your? I'm gonna move your token like next to him so that I can like.
Yeah, I was about to say I tried to move it in him, and
Yeah,
my token
no.
started.
He is always on top of things. Isaac
14.
and Caldoggo are going to take D12. Oh shit! How much health does Caldoggo have left?
26.
Probably gonna die.
Going to 16 now.
Alrighty.
okay. So question:
Hmm.
given the way that it sprays, uncanny dodge, is that a thing in an area of effect?
Does it uncanny dodge work on anything? Because like from what I understand, it works on pretty
Yeah.
much anything.
I was about to say candy dodge.
It's uncanny.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I'll pull it up real quick.
you're a rogue, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When an
it's just
attacker
it just
that you
says-
can
it
see
says damage,
with an
yeah.
attack to have the attack's damage against you. Wow, they
Okay.
really should have put more words into that
Yeah,
description.
that's really
Yeah, that's a
vague.
little-
That's what I
Yeah,
was
just-
thinking. I was like,
just
if I'm
have
getting-
all damage.
If I'm getting like showered with an acid of damage, like
Oh.
I'm dodging individual raindrops at this point.
It's fine because it's your reaction. You only get one reaction per round.
Right.
So if you were to hit him with somebody else, he only gets the half once.
Right. Exactly.
So it's not as bad as we thought. We're
Okay.
just
But
not
sti-
you're just
but
not
still,
taking
like-
advantage of
like,
it.
Like thematically, it just doesn't make sense that I can dodge the individual
Yeah,
raindrops.
I'm
of
just
an
gonna
acid
dodge
shower.
rain.
I will say that it's like it is like it's raining, but you might find like pockets, that you can dodge around because again, it's uncanny how well you can dodge shit.
Yeah, it
Dodge
just
underneath
like
something.
I was just making sure, like that's the way I read it too. But I was like, man, this seems really broken. Like that I can dodge rain.
No, I think it's cool.
But
Go
yeah.
ahead. So you can take 5 damage from that if you would like.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
Yeah, that's why I
Ragnar.
went into the boat
Mhm.
because that shit was killing me.
Ragnar, it is your turn. You should be taking acid damage for being on the inside, but I'm gonna say like there's like some.
But
There-
I'm in his guts.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna.
inside his belly.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
like
giant hole.
well, the acid is like his digestive juice, but I'll say there's like some wood or something you can stand on.
Well, that's miserable.
Let me go
Please,
ahead and
please fail that one.
let me see. God, I really need. I'm just like so enjoying talking to you guys, and I'm not like paying attention to like all the shit I actually have to do to run the encounter. Well, I am. I'm keeping track of my counters and everything and my timers. Yeah, so he's gonna take 3 damage from call lightning.
I hate everyone right now.
That's fair.
Oh, why won't it die?
Lufier, you're ups. I will say that like the mimic is like I don't really know how to describe how this thing isn't looking good, but like its masts up on the top of it are like starting to crack in half and like lean slightly.
I mean, there's a giant hole in the middle.
There's a
of it.
giant hole in the middle of its guts. It's missing a couple teeth, and its tongue is bleeding this like sickly green substance.
I'm keeping my promise because I will tell you right now, I'm very tempted to summon 2 bears and turn into a polar bear and just start wrecking this guy from the inside.
Hey, dude,
Just
what if
summon the bears inside of the boat.
it would have
Yes,
been great.
inside.
Take one shot with this bow to start.
But I'm being a good boy because we had a deal.
Man, I'm just glad that I was able to do this. I was so looking forward to this fight. Is everyone having fun, by the way?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's a solid fight.
This is your one boss for the entire campaign that I won't just destroy from the beginning.
Mhm.
Okay, deal.
17.
Although I'm very
Damage.
impressed that you guys. Well, you guys haven't fought Ixion yet, but yeah. And another 8, got it. Okay.
I mean, it apparently doesn't matter if Jermong pulls his punches because he can't roll shit.
What
Jack,
was
we're
that?
gonna try that. We're gonna try that again. I'm gonna use Commander's Strike, which is one of my battle mastery things.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm gonna look at Ragnar and be like, Ragnar, try your lightning again.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
and that's exactly how he says it.
Okay. Kaboom.
All right, 16 damage on. So you can do it with like any action.
Yep.
That's
Can
If
immediately
I'm
use its
gonna
reaction
add-
to use one weapon attack, adding in the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Oh.
So I guess you have to
So if
attack.
it's a weapon attack, that's fine. I'll take a weapon. Okay.
Plus
It
you
doesn't
get.
matter either way.
Oh well, yeah, no. So
You get to roll
Because
an extra
it's a weapon
D8,
attack.
yeah.
Oh, an
So
extra
his
D8.
an extra 1d8 to the damage.
well, I mean, it didn't.
I guess.
It did not hit.
So, question with that one:
I sure didn't.
does it just say that they have to make an attack roll, like, or that you command the attack? Because like, what's stopping them from saying like no, or like doing a different weapon than what you tell them to? Like,
Action
do you
of
just-
your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your companions to strike. When you do so, choose a friendly creature who you can see or hear you and expend one superiority die. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make one weapon attack, adding the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
Okay,
key-
so
the
it just
key-
says weapon
yeah.
attack. It doesn't say which weapon. Okay,
Yeah,
so they could
so-
just say
The key word here is can.
Yeah, and it's also weapon attack. Like
Right.
so, I couldn't use my lightning.
Okay.
Move way back here.
Jeramon, go.
Let's do. We're gonna peek out again, and
I love how Jeramon's been doing this entire fight, just poking out from a wall.
let's toll the dead again.
Hot diggity shit.
Got it.
Is it half on wisdom save or negated on wisdom save?
Negated.
Okay. I don't know why a mimic has +1 in wisdom, but it does. But it still
Well, hey,
takes
look
10
at that.
damage.
All right, back here.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Here. And I'm helping with some cannons.
You will be ready to fire now. Actually, I'm looking at my because I had like some cannon firing like timers, and they're like very outspaced. But I like put a +1 on yours, but like it's kind of hard to keep track because it's only written down. So let's see. Fire the cannon.
Does
hot
Isaac
damn.
does Isaac know where I am? Just saying.
Perception.
I don't think I do.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'll roll it, but I don't think I do. Want I do.
Okay. do you? Yeah, you saw him crawl into the hole.
Probably adjust accordingly.
Do you want to like adjust the aiming?
Yeah. No,
All
let's,
right,
let's
cool.
not hit Ragnar.
Ragnar, make a dexterity save at advantage. So, yeah.
How does that inspiration work?
You can expend it to get advantage on any roll. Which
so that doesn't matter because I already have advantage.
Double advantage.
So yeah, God, okay, cool. So yeah, what happens is Germong, you adjust accordingly for where Germong should be in the creature. While Germong is moving slightly, it directly in where you're compensating from, just like kind of moving around to do his damage. And the cannonball goes true and actually like goes through an opening in the mimic's mouth, which, you know, manages to punch its way through some guts, and it's slowed down significantly by the time it gets to Ragnar, but it still does like hit you solidly in the chest, and deals 4 damage to you. You are you already made a dexterity save. I'm gonna say, thinking about all the bile and guts in there. Make one more dex save for me.
This is why I go barbarian later.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm gonna take inspiration on that one.
Yeah, that's fine. You managed to keep yourself from falling into the pools of acidic bile around you just by like somehow managing to stay on your feet. You kind of like give the ball a hug. Okay.
Yes.
So
My ball now.
Ship mimic turn. You guys like better thank the stars that these fucking candlestick guys are were tanking for you, but it's gonna go ahead and just trample over them. Now, it's not an attack. I should have given it a trample action. That probably would have made this a little more interesting, but it's not gonna. And
I don't think
Ragnar's...
it needs a trample action.
Alright, and it is going to do a pseudopod attack at Lufer. Youch. And that damage is going to be 15 bludgeoning on Lufer.
Did you not, please?
That's what he's saying.
You can hop inside with me. I take less damage inside.
And everyone make a dex save for me, except for Ragnar. And except for Caldoggo's hiding under a box, so she's fine.
14.
And I'm avoiding all of the acid.
Whatever it is, uncanny dodge.
Yeah, D12. So, oh shit, yeah, you're gonna want that. So that's you take 5.
Lufer says, "God damn it, stop it."
He's like touching
And
on
Ragnar
the
says, "Get
Stop
in
it."
the boat."
And the timer has advanced in 2 more. Syrinx fires burst up from the water of the dock. And Germong, the one that's closer to you, it like makes like a have you guys ever seen the Scooby-Doo villain, the one that's like a skull in the helmet, and it makes like that crazy laugh noise? You know the one I'm talking about. Yeah, it does that at you, and you see some smoke starting to come out of his eyes, and it's making the sound of a fuse having been lit. It is now Ragnar's turn.
Well, I don't know about these skulls because I'm on the inside, so.
Okay. I'll have the. Well, let's see. What's the distance here? You said it's a 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the skull.
I mean, I am inside of the boat.
Yeah,
but
but
it's coming from out.
yeah, the skull does misdirect that and explode into a billion tiny pieces.
Well, that's good. Congratulations, skull.
Lufer, your go.
Okay. Lufer says, "Ow."
I hate everyone.
Wait up.
What the fuck is a healing word for you today, man?
Dude, all of our dice
man.
are like if we were
Just
in
using
real
up
life right now,
my spells.
there would be a huge dice jail right now.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be like buying a new set on. Oh shit, boy, holla! Hit that critical
So
damage.
dead.
Isn't it?
That skull is so dead.
Oh yeah. So you I was gonna say the force of your arrow just like goes hard enough to push it out of the way of Germong before it explodes into like a large fire, like, you know, so a large fiery explosion. I couldn't come up with a good enough thing for that. What are you making cons for?
I trade another spell.
We're gonna take another shot.
That's right. Okay. The skull's dead, by the way. Like, super dead.
Well, I gotta shoot the other guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a miss.
Miss.
Tie goes to the defender, man. I'm sorry. Alrighty. So, yeah, you take another shot, and it just kind of, like, eats the arrow. Just like kind of gets caught in its teeth like a little flossing thing. Jeramon, your go.
All right.
How many spell slots do you have, by the way?
I have 2. Toll
Okay.
the Dead's a cantrip.
You, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Fucking warlocks, man.
Yeah, warlocks are pretty awesome with their spells.
Can't wait to play Neferre again.
You.
All right. So, do another DC 15.
Okay, wisdom, you said?
Yep.
Cool. I guess it's better because it's like negatable if it succeeds on wisdom.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
23.
Hot shit, dude. So, let me go ahead and fucking turn off my music in the background, because what happens whenever you do this, you pantomime ringing the bell and like you do it like at a perfect frequency and ripples flow outwards in the water, just like it's like in those kung fu movies whenever like the master is like standing on a lotus petal that he shouldn't be supporting his weight, and he just touches one finger in the water and just a single ripple goes out, and the mimic's eyes go kind of blank and shudder, and then it starts to just fall apart.
That's gonna
Ragnar,
be real gross.
Ragnar, make a dex save. All right, that is just good enough. All right, you Ragnar, you're able to like escape through the hole of the side of the hull before the mimic collapses in on itself, sitting like a nice torrent of like just acidic bile everywhere, mixed in with like some greenish blood and some old bones that have been like thoroughly devoured at this point. And it leaves a pretty huge fucking mess on the docks. But
Nope, I'm not cleaning that up.
for all intents and purposes, the mimic is no longer a threat, and the walls of acid that were making my very convenient boss fight arena are now gone. Fanshir, Corin, and Degra all managed to survive the combat.
Are you sure my lightning's still up?
There are guards still in attendance.
Damn it. Guys, we have to kill the guards too. Ready?
So yeah. Meanwhile, there are no traces of song, dance, or Grand Duke Wintergaze.
No.
What do you do?
Rip in peace, man. And we go back to work.
Oh, God.
I will say that Germong knows acutely that those little skull guys were Cyric in nature, and you guys have had a run-in with a gentleman of Cyric persuasion recently. Just dangling some plot in front of you assholes.
Oh, God. Okay, Zhirmong knows we ain't getting paid if we don't save the dude, so he's going to dive in and find what's-his-face.
Okay.
Grand Duke.
So you're under the water, and you see underneath the water you see two tieflings that are close to the edge of one of the ladders, but are currently apparently like unconscious in the water. You don't see the Duke anywhere.
I'm going to look a little bit deeper, but I'm going to use like my mage hand to pull them up to the surface.
Okay. You can do that one at a time.
Yep.
Song.
Let's do Song first because she's like actually on payroll, so I need to maintain.
Absolutely.
We don't want to have to dole out that life insurance.
So
that'll ruin us.
Yeah, Song is lifted out and is put onto the dock, and those who are above the dock can hear her like coughing and just like getting her breath back.
I'll give her mouth to mouth.
Anyway, Germong, I need you to say hi or low.
Hi.
All right, fantastic. You have enough time to pull Dance out of the water before he drowns.
Okay, so we got Song and Dance. Who else is there?
Wintergaze is in the water somewhere, but Germong is not finding him.
Oh, well.
God,
Rip.
we're not getting paid.
Oh, shit. We're not getting paid. I'm in the water and I'm shaping into a dolphin.
All right,
Go find
that
Wintergate.
I was trying to fucking bait you into doing that. Yeah, so you swim out and you see him actually
I mean
like.
porpoise, not dolphin, because porpoises are bitches. Like, I want to be
Alright.
able to win a fight, so I'm a porpoise.
Yeah,
See,
you
that's
do
Luthor's
actually.
favorite enemy.
You do. You swim out and you find him actually like lodged under like some driftwood that was once part of the docks, and you were able to.
Porpoise.
Yeah. All right. That was low hanging fruit, man. Like, come on. You're lucky I don't.
just like making bad
You were
puns.
so lucky I don't slap your ass with disadvantage for that. And Porpoise Ragnar is able to recover Wintergaze from the watery depths. But he is not looking so hot. You can tell he's not dead, but he's in dire need of some help or some.
I give him some mouth to mouth.
Hell yeah! Make a nature check for me.
Was that on a
Or
medicine? check?
that's medicine. Medicine's good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you give him some very awful mouth to mouth.
It's mostly beard, so
Yeah, beard to mouth.
Wait,
He's got a pretty nice beard, I will say. And
do
yeah,
this. Luffy goes, finally, my chance has come.
God damn it.
what is he doing?
He's gonna run over and try to help.
How are you gonna try to help with fucking mouth
Wait,
to
we're
mouth
gonna
that is
take
already?
turns.
Wait, hold on.
Push Ragnar out of the way and be
Hold
like,
on. Did
I decided I want a
come out-
real professional.
did Brugmar ever come out of dolphin form? Or is he just
Oh my god! Fucking the Grand Luffy over here. The Grand Duke is dead. That's it. No, he's dead. No, I'm kidding.
So
Ragnar
no, I
come
did
out
not
of
leave
form?
porpoise form. Yeah, I'm just holding my breath on the dock, just as a dolphin.
Oh my god. Yeah. So you guys, yeah, your fucking pitiful attempts at CPR are not working on this poor man. I'm gonna move Ragnar and Luffy over here for the setting, and I'm gonna put our boy.
What's the wisdom stats on a dolphin? I need to know this.
I don't know the stats of a porpoise. Jesus Christ, porpoise. Let me Google that real quick. Porpoise 5e. There's actually an entry.
Well, yeah, it's a real thing.
Okay, cool.
I know my water creatures. I've selected different creatures for each scenario.
Don't you maintain? God, you're like Captain Planet. Don't you
I thought
maintain?
wisdom.
Yeah, don't you?
stays.
Yeah, you maintain your
It's
wisdom.
wisdom, intelligence.
do
and
maintain my
charisma.
wisdom. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's my
wisdom,
wisdom.
intelligence, and charisma stay.
All right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no. Your pitiful attempts at CPR are not helping.
How about that one?
You already rolled for it. You can't just do that. You
Okay.
can't. You can't just roll
Okay.
over and over and over
How about
again
that
until you
one?
succeed. Would you fucking stop?
Jermong's a necromancer, so he probably shouldn't help. Like,
Yeah. So what do you guys do given that your CPR isn't helping?
Call someone?
can I cause fear? Can I scare him awake?
Who's gonna turn to Call and be like, Call, Timmy's stuck in the well, go get help, and Call.
Go roll. You know what? You know what? Roll animal handling for me, please. I have to see if I can do something with this.
Wait, I have a question. Why are we trying to help him and the guards are just standing around?
Oh shit, that's right. There are still guards over here. So after this harrowing effort of you guys trying to save him, eventually the guards return with a priest of Ilmater who leans forward. Ilmater, by the way, god of suffering, generally loved by people who are in shitty situations and healing and all that fun stuff. And he kneels before the Grand Duke and washes him with like a nice wave of healing energy, and then like presses on his chest like you're supposed to do, a bit
I pressed on his chest.
as a porpoise. You're also
Yeah.
like rapidly losing breathing
he
air.
flippered him.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Porpoises, technically, dolphins are mammals, so they breathe air.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's definitely not how mammals work. 100%. Just saying.
Anyway, so
Mammals
eventually,
breathe air.
Sharks are mammals. They
eventually,
don't breathe air.
the Grand Duke spits out some water finally, and just like comes to finally. Bless you. With a question mark.
It stopped in the middle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was waiting for the actual sneeze to happen, but it never happened. Anyway, so the Grand Duke, comes to, and he's like, "Is it?" He kind of like sits up suddenly. He's like, "Is it dead?" Where? And he sees it. And he's like,
Why are there sticks in my mouth?
Yeah, and then he like grabs you by the throat, Ragnar, briefly, and he's like,
I'm a dolphin. Where's my throat?
"Oh my fucking god!" Hey, so you know how I've called you a narrative pain in my ass this entire time. That's why. So he looks at this interesting scenario with Jeremong and Luthier and a dolphin on the dock with him. There's got to be something I could do to you. Like, what if I say that your fucking called lightning is still happening and it strikes you, huh? What would you say then, asshole?
You gotta get through my temp health, so...
You fucking kill me, you know that?
He still gets to make a deck save.
I am so angry. Anyway, yeah, is it... What happened? Is everyone all right?
We made out.
I mean, not every, but enough.
He kind of like...
I mean...
He rests his forehead in his hands, and he stands up with the priest of Elmater, but as he tries to stand up, he doesn't actually do a very good job of it, and it seems that he's not able to work his legs right now. And clearly
It might be because I was dragging him out of the water with one of them in my mouth.
or it might be because he was suffocating and he suffered some brain damage.
Oh, that too.
Oh shit.
And so the priest of Vilmater has to support him, and he's like, Ragnar, where's Ragnar?
Okay, so we're gonna do an insight check to see if I reveal who I am, if I'm about to get like chewed out or something. Does it seem safe to reveal myself?
You know what? Yeah, it does. He's not.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
can
will
go ahead.
change back into an old ugly dwarf.
Okay. And he looks at you, and he's like, "Just, I know. I saw that thing was attacking you just as much as it was the rest of us. What's going on?" And he asks like that to all three of you, if you guys have any insight.
It could have been
Trying to
anything.
think of the most smart ass remark I could make.
Yeah, of course you are. God, you guys never give him the main quest giver that I have for you assholes, and you're not telling him anything. You're not telling him, "Oh yeah, some magic fucking like familiars of Cyric popped up related to this one priest of Cyric that we found."
Well,
once."
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Yeah, technically, I'm the only one that knows that.
Yeah, that's just him. I just
shit,
know
that's-
that he tried to pin a boat mimic on me.
Man, so like here I am, just like being my own asshole here. All right, yeah, that's fair.
So there's probably some foul foot of play. I don't think the mimic was necessarily the cause of all this. Those little floating skulls were they're not so nice.
He kind of like chuckles and trying to hide the fact that again he cannot walk. And he's like, "Yeah, no shit. Listen."
But the mimic's not summoning skulls.
He's like, what do you mean?"
I mean, do you really think that a mimic? Have you ever seen a mimic work with other beings?
I've also never seen a mimic turn into a boat.
Oh, I've seen
Touche.
this.
But
It turned
mimics don't.
It didn't just turn into any boat. It turned into our boat.
Mimics
So,
don't-
I have a
mimics Don't
question.
possess the intelligence. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question.
What's up?
Since he found that boat, and it said the Flying Nimbus on it, and he found documents on a Flying Nimbus being owned by merchants from Moonshay, is there going to be a national issue here?
Are
Because
you
of the fact that-
are you asking this in character?
Sure, why the hell not? I'm just
Yeah.
going to be like, look, Flying Nimbus, clearly linked to Moonshay. What's happening now?
Well, he looks at you and he's like, "Well, you had this thing stashed away, didn't you?
No,
Where'd you leave it?
where I found it.
At a dock, like at a city?
In the Moonshay Isles.
Yes, but like where? Was it in possession of anyone?
It was in possession of me.
But you weren't there at the time. Mark, I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna like reach through the internet. I'm gonna come out of your router and I'm gonna strangle you to death.
Well, my router's in the other room, so I
Oh.
think I'm good.
I have a really long arm. He's like, was anyone sending out orders? Do you know if someone could have commandeered it or substituted it? Like, did you know your ship
Well-
was a mimic? Was this the same ship?
To be honest with you, I don't think it was.
Character voice.
Oh, to be honest with you, I don't think it was.
I love fucking.
Mostly
just
because I
walked up
killed
and
everybody on the ship.
He's like,
Because listen, man, who's to say who knows or doesn't know whether a ship is or isn't a mimic? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a boat, honestly.
I love Luffy.
Thank you, Sir Reginald.
You're welcome.
Anyway, okay. He's like, I have to make some reports. I have to just
Lie
listen.
down.
You're off the hook. All right. I'm not entirely removed from suspicion, but Geramon, you said these skulls. Who do you know anyone who would be doing this to attack the city, to presumably attack the lot of you? I mean, this ship was related to the lot of you, wasn't it?
God.
There,
Who's
there
to
may
say
have been.
whether the ship is or isn't.
Ragnar says it, Lufir. Ragnar says it's his.
Yeah, fine. Well, not this one.
Got it. Do you?
Not this ship. The real one.
He's like he just sighs and he's like, priest, please take me back to the ducal palace. I have reports to run. The city may be under attack.
On his way out, I'm gonna remember, because I remembered just now. There was a dude, that killed Germong's dad that I forgot about. Whenever he asked me what went down.
And Jerome's like, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, for real. Asshole.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
You're welcome.
And
Well,
he turns.
Speaking of which, Dad's not completely dead.
Yeah.
But we can talk about that later.
Did you say I have problems?
Yeah. So he stops in his tracks whenever you tell him this, and he's like, if you find out anything, if you know anything, the city and all its inhabitants, including the three of you, and your tea shop, may be in danger.
So
Oh.
this sounds like there's coin involved. Like if we were able to provide information to spare the city, we could, tend to profit, I would say, right?
You're a cold-hearted mercenary, aren't you? Oh, very well.
I got nothing less to live for, so money
Really?
is about all I got.
Yeah. So real quick, just wondering. You said that this boat, you had documents for the boat. I was just wondering, do you actually have documents for the boat, or was that just like a bluff to get me to come clean about something?
Oh, no, we actually found the documents.
Do you mind if I see them?
We don't have them on us. You gotta say,
okay.
we sent our people we sent negotiators, basically just like contractors to the Moonshays to see if we could locate this boat. And sure enough, in the ledgers, property of, and he rattles off a name that I don't feel like coming up with. I'll decide that later. And it was just very clear. We didn't take the documents themselves. We just came back with
you don't-
information
okay.
that they held.
Okay, so you have no proof.
And he kind of sighs and he's like, no, we have no proof. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to return to my office. I've got to...
Hold on. Like I said, I didn't say that I didn't know anything else. I just said that that it sounds valuable. I'll let you know a little bit more. But
He shakes his head and he's like, I remember being like you. I remember when life was as it was.
He remembers
Come
being
to-
able to walk.
Well, so you remember having nothing left to live for other than the goal of raising enough money to have an attack helicopter.
God.
He ignores that last little bit and he says, "Come to my office."
Ooh,
Fine,
you're in
so be it.
trouble.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do some loading screens here. You are free to imagine whatever. Yeah, I was about to say whatever elevator music. I'm picturing the song from oh man, I was thinking more along the lines of like the Trauma Center song, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, I'm not
Honestly,
gonna-
my loading sound is always dun 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 dun.
All right, let's see. This looks good. Yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, you guys find yourselves in the study of Lord Various Wintergaze, and he's still not looking so hot. He's basically laying in a bed that's on the side with like a priest Vilmater tending to him, but he's still like scribbling on papers and everything and like doing work, writing down a report of what the fuck just happened. You see like flaming fist decor all over the place. It looks like a college bedroom, but instead of like
So,
go ahead.
Germong, pulls Germong aside.
We're in his study. There's documents here. You should probably look at things.
That's a good ass point.
To be fair.
So, he is in his bed and he's got like a hefty, he's got a couple of promissory notes.
Okay.
And with him, he has a ring. And you guys know these kinds of promissory notes. These are like the special kind of checks where they are magically irredeemable. They will erase themselves if they are not like printed with a seal.
Gotcha.
So,
So I can't forge these.
no, you cannot. You super cannot. These are like, this is like high level wizardry.
Doesn't mean you can't afford something.
I did kiss my-
So Ragnar brought him tea from the tea shop.
As the DM, is it poisoned?
As the player, no.
All right. Okay. Just fucking.
I don't actually want to kill him off.
Okay, you've.
I just
Alright.
don't want him to mess with me anymore.
All right. So he accepts the tea. He looks at it, and it's his favorite flavor, which I will let you decide what that flavor is within reason, asshole.
It's shit.
Well, first we take large clumps of goat shit,
No, it's
and then we
it's
just spill it.
no, it's actually like it's like matcha.
Chamomile.
Yeah, he's a big fan of matcha. So yeah, he takes that and he places aside his paperwork, and he's like, "Well, to start with, you'll be all compensated for the attack on the city from a giant mimic."
Attack on Titan.
What is that? What is an attack on what?
Never mind. Continue.
Are we gonna have
I-
to invent memes?
I
These are not the droids you were looking for.
What is it? What is a droid? No, anyway, so I am authorizing a dispensary from the Bank of Baldur's Gate. Each of you will receive 2,000 gold pieces apiece
Hey.
for services rendered, with the potential for a bonus. Please understand, the welfare of this city is what I live for, Germon. The people of the city, my wife, my children, all my friends, they all live here. You understand I'm willing to go to lengths to protect it.
That's how people like me profit.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. What do you know?
So, those skulls. In my recent adventures, I've encountered them before, and they can be found pretty regularly in the temples of Sirik.
He kind of puts the tea down. He's like, "There a temple of Sirik in the city?"
under the city, but yeah.
Hina's like, I know it's been too long since we checked out the Undercroft, the Undercellar. Undercity. Fuck, there's like 3 different words that are undersea. Including undersea. Anyway, I know it's been far too long since we've gone to the Undercity, but I thought after the Saravok debacle 100 years ago, it wouldn't see any. All right. Thank you. And he, let me. I had like an idea for like a thing to give you guys, but like now I can't fucking remember it, and I need to like look at my reference thing, and of course my little tablet's dead. He's like,
And while Jermong is talking, he is kind of like walking and pacing and kind of looking over any documents that are exposed.
okay, make an investigation check for me.
5. He sees pocket notes.
Yeah, so being that this is his study, this isn't really where a lot of the super important documents are found. No property records. That's really not the purview of the Flaming Fist. But you can like see a couple things. You can see something along the lines of like patrol schedules, new recruit rosters, but that's about all you get.
Birthday invitations.
You know what? It's private. It's Private Mackenzie's like 18th birthday. You know, she's worked real hard as one of the junior members of the city guard.
Dude. That party is gonna be like jumping, yo. We're about to pass out invitations to the entire freaking Baldur's Gate.
All right. Yeah, but besides that, you're not able to find anything else of use.
Okay.
Who's ready to some invitation?
Is there anything?
And
you
on
guys...
those invitations, we're gonna put at the bottom that her favorite tea comes from All Natural.
Oh shit.
You guys actually do know Private Mackenzie, and she does frequent the establishment from time to time. But yes.
Well, there you go.
Oh shit.
Alrighty.
Not only is she gonna get some great birthday presents, but we're gonna make bank off this.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So,
Version of our friends.
is there anything else you guys would like to do before we shuffle off? Would you like to ask the Grand Duke any more questions or tell him any more information?
I'm gonna tell him to bring back the cup.
To bring back what now?
Bring back the cup. We want that back
Oh yeah, of course.
after you're done.
Of
Why
course.
did she use the to-go cups?
And I'm trying to think of like there was I had like a list of fun magic items to give you guys. I was gonna like as reward for the bribe, because that's what this is.
I like boots.
Well, yeah, but there was more fun things. Oh, come on, god damn it! I have. Well, we'll figure this out. He gives you a box and he's like, a small memento from when I used to be a little more like you.
I open immediately.
Oh, you fucking asshole! We're streaming something right now, you ass.
I'm kidding.
God. May it find you luck.
Goes, no,
You know what? Actually,
I have some shopping to do.
I tell you what, as you like leave it, you can open it. It's a really small box, and within it is a single coin. It's a silver coin, but it's not a monetary coin. It's not printed with like the seal of Baldur's Gate for legal tender and anything. And if you pick it up, you do notice it is humming, which is a classic indication of magical enchantment.
All right, Jermong will take that.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do, or are you guys like going off splitting up to do your own thing? I imagine you guys might have questions for Jeremon, unless you guys are going to be apathetic assholes about it and be like, oh, hey, what's up?
Well, first order of business with Jermong, because my business partner has been missing, is I'm going to update him on what business is doing.
Ah, yes, of course. I totally forgot. So, yeah, it has been
2 months of income.
2 months,
of income.
2 months of income. That is totally correct. So let me take a look at my running business table. I'm gonna need you to roll
2 months worth of rolls.
That's 8 D100s. That's it.
Oh, okay. That's two. Okay.
It's one per
Oh
week.
yeah, because it's every week. It's every week.
Yep. I would say roll just do r/8 D100.
Well, that won't do anything
Won't it?
because you got to put the slash before the R.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Wow, so some of those rolls are really shitty. So I will alter some of those because I did say that the competition between the two stores has brought in a lot of customers. Just like the novelty of it all, and Au Naturel has been like winning, as it were.
Yeah. All of us are still alive.
God damn it.
So, oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to think about what to do with that. So, God, where's the fucking table I had? I don't understand. So for every success over 50, like it's underneath. You have been running the business the whole time, and you're supposed to get a plus for that. And Lufier was there as well, so you can go ahead and add a 20 to all of those.
That's cool.
So
That's some hundreds.
yeah, there are some hundreds. You're supposed to be able to roll over 100. So 78, that's 250. And then that's a nothing. Then it's a 150. 100.
Did we get a piece from
Okay.
from dealing with this for him?
Wait, what's wrong?
We just get for that.
Oh, you all got 2,000 apiece. I'm way too generous with money in this game.
I mean, he just killed a boat. So.
Yeah, you just killed a challenge rating like 8 creature with like 250 hit
It
points.
was a challenge rating 10.
Really?
Yep.
How can you tell?
Because I looked it up after we got done with it to see if it was a real thing.
Oh, so I homebrewed a bit of it. I gave it more
Okay.
shit. The skulls were
So
specific.
then it's probably worse than a challenge rating 10.
Yeah. So the skulls were specifically Ragnar repellent.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, so the overall you've recouped your business expenses and made that is 1,450 gold pieces.
Okay, that's all
profit.
just going into the
Into the
stash.
coffer.
What do we have in the stash
Well,
right now?
I don't know. You're supposed to be
Mom.
keeping track of that.
No, I know. I'm asking because I wasn't the one keeping track.
Let me look at real quick. It's on here somewhere. I gotta find it.
For everyone who's like still listening to the stream for some reason, welcome to fucking like playing Monopoly D&D.
And 87 in the banana stand.
Hot damn,
Okay,
dog.
so add the 1450 to it. We got paid for something else today, so we don't need to take anything from that.
Give me just a second. E plus 287 equals. That's 1737.
All right.
Guys, we're almost what a 100th of the way there.
To the fucking yes, guys. And I realize I say this with the utmost serenity and understanding of what it entails. I swear to you, at some point in this campaign involving these 3 characters, there will be a dwarven attack helicopter. I promise.
Immediately gonna crash it.
So,
You guys see a dwarven attack helicopter before it explodes.
BT
We
Dub.
get in. Nobody has air vehicle proficiency. Nobody can drive it.
So, BT Dubs.
You best bet Luffy is gonna try.
So BT Dubs, I hope you guys all enjoyed level 6 because it's over. You all are now level 7 because I did just throw a major encounter at you like that, and like I said, I like the milestone leveling system. Yeah, so the shortest level 6 ever.
Jesus.
So, are you guys doing anything before returning to Au Naturel? I know Lufier wanted to do some shopping.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I think Jermong would just go back to the shop and just act like nothing happened.
we definitely need to like sit down and like have a board meeting because it's been a while.
Right on. Lufier, anything from you, my dude? Or not yet?
On his way home, is gonna stop by some clothing shops.
Of course he will. His favorite
Hey,
location at this point.
Don't worry about clothing shops. Go to the fabric shop, save some money, make your own.
Perfect idea. Luffy goes, "Oh yeah, I can totally sew. Don't worry about that."
God damn it.
I'm so fixed to drop Garfield the Deals Warlock on you assholes, but I can't mimic the voice well enough.
Luffy's gonna go by a fabric shop. He's also going to stop by a shop and see if he can't pawn off a little bit of, just like a short section of wood and maybe some leather.
You're gonna.
So his day at the pier has given him the idea that he's decided that maybe one day he might like to become a pirate.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
For him.
So who are you trying to sell this wood to? Is it like someone who's like a more common, like just woodworker vendor?
I would like to buy some wood because I'm going to make a peg leg.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
How are you gonna make a peg leg to work whenever you have a actual leg?
Well, that's the fun part of it, isn't it? So
It's just a hollow leg.
So
no, here's what I'm picturing. He's got one leg like picked up.
Oh
and then
yeah,
the
just
peg
like
leg
bent
on his knee.
So I'll charge you 50 gold for the full pirate costume.
Decide between that or Luffy just tying the piece of wood to the front of his leg.
Sticking outwards. All right, yeah. You can do that for 50 gold.
All right, sweet.
I mean, I can just help you if you really want to be a pirate. I can help you.
Just hold
here's
still.
the thing. Luffy's gonna now go back to the tea shop where everybody else is and burst up into the room and be like, "Arg, ye mateys, it be ye old friend."
Hey, roll that check.
Roll deception on song specifically. Everyone else totally knows it's you.
Oh well, if I know it's me. Remember what happened last time?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So do I need to roll?
No, you're fine. You know. Yeah, everyone in the room knows it's you, and unlike last, that doesn't. I don't think that hits his AC.
Be surprised.
Does that? All right. Yeah. No.
Yeah, 14.
Ragnar punches you in the fucking gut.
Try again.
All right. Okay. Good. So the rest of you guys have only just like arrived, and Jack Black is like, whenever you guys actually made it around the corner, you saw that actually like the shutters of the daily grind were closed, and like the windows were closed, the door was closed, it was locked up, and everything. It just looked dead inside, despite it being normal operating hours.
People who own it.
Do they live there? Do we know if they live there?
They also live there. Yes.
Okay. If they're having a wake for our old buddies and they didn't like freaking invite us, we're burning the place down.
Well, they're not. They haven't. Like he just died earlier.
I mean, still, you can have a wake. I gave Luffy my last testaments or whatever, and it said bury me immediately.
No, you like he just died earlier today. There hasn't been like arrangements for like a funeral yet, so like we'll get there. Okay.
Okay.
Luffy's gonna get up off the ground, some tea over, and just kind of leave them a nice little basket full of like stuff.
Aww.
With a card that says, "Sorry, our friend got eaten by a boat."
Friends, plural.
One friend died from being
I
eaten by the
think
boat.
2 died.
No, Degra's alive.
Dagger. Okay. I
That
thought 2 of them died.
no, the whole timer aspect of that was like the slower you guys killed the mimic, the more of the original party members would die.
Well, you know what? If you had told us that from the beginning, we would have taken our time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't tell you. So anyway, so yeah, you guys are in the tea house and you see Song and Dance are actually sitting at one of the table, and they're both like they're fucked up. They just went through a lot, and Song's still kind of crying. Which is again the first time you guys have seen a display of emotion that like wasn't total apathy. Besides that one time she smiled at Luffy. And Songs is kind of like patting her on the back and everything, and he looks up and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I can go if you want." What do you guys say?
Luffy's like not good with people.
Well, we do have a board meeting, and
My God.
you really can't be around for that. Go upstairs.
He says like, "Thank you," it, like a very strained, like silent, like "Thank you," and just like goes back up. And Song looks up at you, and she's like, she takes a deep breath. She's like, "Oh, good. You're all okay. Are you guys hurt? Like,
Well, I punched Luther in the stomach.
well, yeah, I saw
Luffy's
that,
like,
but
yeah, that hurt.
yeah, she's like wiping her eyes, and she's like, this. Oh man, she's not doing good. I'm having a hard time describing things right now. But she comes up to the chair and she takes a seat, and she's just trying really hard to care right now. She's like, "What's all this about? Is something wrong? I mean, besides the obvious."
Well,
Yeah,
we have money.
Killed a boat. Nothing's wrong.
She's
I
listening
love
to you,
that
regular.
boat. I love that boat. And it's gone. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't know if that's the same boat.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not gonna do the voice right now because
That's fine.
it's a pain in the butt to do.
I know. I just I like hearing.
So we
it.
have money. We have money. If anybody remembers, we bought this place fairly cheap. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but we have money now, and it might be time to franchise. Because the more we have, the more money we have, which means the quicker we get that attack helicopter.
She blinks and she's like, "Attack helicopter? What's a helicopter, and why do you need
It's
it
a-
to attack things?"
We don't necessarily need it, but we want it.
I get. I guess
It's good for business.
and
Luffy's like, but I thought the good for business part was we were gonna blow up the other shot, and like somebody just reaches over and like puts her hand over his mouth.
yeah, she kind of glares at you. But, yeah, so Jack Black's like, well, I think franchising's a pretty good idea. Mind if I throw in another idea into the hat with that?
Sure.
We've been getting a little bit of attention with the open stage nights, you know, a couple local bars, and then songs like Jack Don't, and he's like, no, just listen. Girl right here has a voice like just the larks coming out of trees, and I think that if we took some time to nurture that, maybe get a backing accompaniment with it, we could really sell some seats to live Song Looks and Dark in concert. All natural. Oh god,
Sorry.
that's a lot worse than I remember. Oh no, you suck. God damn it.
Well, I'm liking the last part.
She is a noticeable. She's like a super darker shade of blue than she normally is.
Luffy goes, so she's gonna sing a song.
And she's like, I'm not going to sing. No, I told you I don't do that anymore.
I'm thinking of the way that flyer would look, and if we do it exactly the way that Jack Black listed it, and it ends on that all natural, that right there is gonna sell tickets.
Well, all right, you fucking.
And then
pervs.
they're gonna get.
Yeah.
whenever
You guys are really picking up on the slack for Darwin after he died. No.
R.I.P. bro.
To be fair, a lot
We're
of people
doing
know the
this
name.
for
Of,
Darth.
a lot of the people in this city know the name.
Darwin.
A lot of the people in this city know the name of the tea shop. It wouldn't be weird.
Oh, I know.
And also, no one speaks French. French doesn't exist in the Forgotten Realms.
True. Very true.
I don't know, like, how I'm gonna explain you guys having a shop called Au Natural when again French doesn't exist.
It's
But
Dwarven.
it's like really old Dwarven. Yeah,
But yeah, no, I like that idea.
Can you make a persuasion check, or would anyone like to specifically try and cheer Song on with this? This is a side quest.
Yeah, I think I made it worse.
Would anyone else?
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Here's one of
Let's see
these.
here. Dude,
No, okay.
Okay.
tried. I really tried.
Between the three of you, so like, Jeremong, are you like doing charm person like any specific, just like how you how you playing this?
Shermong is like still like just run like kind of acting like day-to-day functions. Like he's not even really a part of this meeting. He's just kind of around and he just kind of subtly casts it with as much as reason. I don't have subtle spell, obviously.
Yeah, but
within
she's
reason.
yeah she's kind of flustered right now. So
And so he just kind of casts it, and he just kind of looks at her and says, you know, maybe give it a shot.
she kind of like huffs a little bit. And she's like, I don't think any of you have even heard me sing before. I don't know if I could get up on a stage like that.
Like, what's the worst that can happen? Everybody boos and you feel bad?
Yes, that's really bad. That's the ultimate worst
We will
case
kill them
scenario.
all if they boo.
She starts laughing, like finally like breaking down. She's like, I don't know. My head doesn't feel right about the whole thing, but
If you sing, Lufir sings.
wait, I lost you there, Mark. Say again.
If Song sings, Lufir sings also.
And Luffy perks up and goes, and I have the voice of an angel with with bronchitis.
So even if you're gonna sound good.
She smiles and she's like, my life was so boring before you guys came into town. All right, I'll do one, just one, and we'll see where it goes from there. Is that all right?
All right. So we need to get tickets going for that. What's a good price for tickets for that? Like,
most peasants would not be able to afford like more than 1 gold for like, you know, so here's the thing.
if you buy.
The way that I gave you guys money in the first campaign, I really didn't understand the scaling of money, so I gave you way too much, way too often.
Which is how we ended up at the tea shop.
Yeah, which is how you ended up with the tea shop. So, which allows you to get
Just gave
even
all
more
of us
money.
2,000.
Yeah, well, because that's the thing, right? Because like the worth of money compared to how it's actually written in 5e is a little different in our campaign because of my choices in the first one. So I would say like a comfortable day's living is like a gold.
Okay.
So like most lower level people, if they had like, you know, reason to be like, oh, it's her in concert, whatever, then like, yeah, we could afford a gold for that. Making it more would obviously increase your profits, but you know.
Well, I mean, why don't we just make it if you buy a drink?
Oh, I like that. I'll figure that out.
Because
Hey,
people like that's the whole thing. People don't come here to listen to people sing or drinks. People haven't had our drinks. Are coming here to listen to her sing. Then once they have our drinks, they will come back for the drinks.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can figure out something.
I took some classes. Yeah, I took some classes.
Ragnar graduated from
The red backpack's better than the blue backpack.
Yeah, the fucking Ragnar did some time on like Full Sail University, but it's not an online college. It's just an actual boat.
God damn it.
All
But
right.
yeah, we should look into some real estate. Look at brand.
She's like, well, Jack's like, there's probably you can probably get some real estate maybe in Scornabel. There's a lot of people that go out in and out of the caravan city. We can maybe look for Daggerford, or
I know a guy in Scornabel we could probably talk to.
who do you know? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh shit. All right. So, where are we on time right now? By the way, who's good? Because I'm good to
I'm
go.
good.
I'm good.
I have a little bit longer, but not too long.
Okay.
I don't have to be at work until legitimately 3 p.m. tomorrow. I literally just have to go in for an hour for a class, and that's it.
That's pretty bitchin'. Okay, so would you guys like to start putting this plan into motion?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. So
I mean, if I'm running the show, guys, just say you want to do something else first.
Oh no,
this
Jeremong is like
T-Pop's my
trying to
baby.
play
So
Jeremong's trying to play incognito at this point. Like he's just trying to play it off like
Oh.
like nothing happened.
crap. Speaking of Jeremong, we need to make those invitations.
Okay.
That's a big
Oh.
thing. The
Oh,
invitations that say to come
Another-
buy tea from us because it's our favorite thing.
Yeah. Also, another thing that wasn't mentioned that you guys would have noticed by now is Jeremong looks about 10 years older.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, Ragnar doesn't really see age.
Yeah.
He's, old as dirt.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
just so you guys know, like he
He's-
looks about 10 years older.
You look different.
He's got like a white streak in his hair or something. So
Okay.
I mean, do with it what you will, but that's a thing. Like Jeremong's not going to bring attention to it. He's just going to pretend like nothing happened, but it is a thing. But yeah, no, Jeremong will say, "All right," and he just starts drafting up birthday invitations.
quick aside is Jeremong, while you're doing that, you in a rare little moment of like, solitude where Song and Dance are up there kind of like tending to themselves. Jack is off at the bar, not really paying attention. Luther and Ragnar are doing whatever. You see that by now somewhat familiar foggy haze in the shape of a person appear to your right, and only to you. And Luxador looks over from his where he's standing and says, "I'm glad you're having a good time," he says, and you can tell it's like pained, but like also just glad.
He's going to pop one of his shrooms too.
Okay. And when you do that, the his face becomes clearer, and it's like he's right there, but he's a little grayer than before, a little bit less color. And he takes a seat, and he's like, "I think you have a chance to do something good for people here. There's a lot of bad out there, and sometimes it's nice to forget. Maybe if it's a song or a cup of tea or a quick game of chance. It's nice, and I'm glad it's an upswing from what you've been doing."
I mean, I can't really say that I'm doing this for people. What have people ever done for me? It's where I'm at now, but
And he chuckles and he's like, "Well, people will surprise you. I mean, these two idiots helped you find me, didn't they?" And then he kind of just dissipates like he normally does.
So after that, like Jeremong's kind of just out of it. Like he's still like writing up invitations, but like they're not terrible, but they're not near the quality that you would expect him to do. But he just continues going on.
It's like he's been signing posters for ages.
Question. This is more of a mechanical question,
Okay.
not a game question. How do I add a second class to my character sheet?
That is a good ass question that will.
I can tell you. Yeah, after we get done, I'll
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can
do it.
level up after the session.
I didn't know if we were going to need the level or anything.
Are you guys upset that we skipped over level 6 so hard? I felt like you guys deserved it after the fucking mimic fight.
I mean, I don't mind.
Me,
I'm totally not going to turn down levels.
level 6 for rogues start falling off, so I'm okay.
Same.
Are you taking another?
The only thing I got out of that was I got a better wild shape, and that was it.
Are you? Oh, that scares me though. Okay.
CR2s.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say,
Maneuvers.
are you taking another level in Hexblade, Isaac, or are you taking another level in Rogue?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna take my second level dip in Warlock, and after that, I'm gonna go back to Rogue. But
Okay. Cool. So yeah,
I've already actually finished my sheet. It's done.
that was like your first major combat, like using your newfound abilities and your connection to Luxador's spirit housed within your sword has strengthened to the point of familiarity. So you're able to, perform more of a complicated maneuvers and spells related to that. So what are you guys doing? This is like kind of a nebulous time thing where you guys can like choose to do what you want to do in the meantime.
Well, as the leader of the establishment,
Yeah,
we're going to leave.
as the Colonel Sanders of Au Naturel.
Yes. We're gonna leave Daily Grind alone today. We're not gonna mess with them today.
That's right. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, you guys also got invited to like a small service.
Okay.
A definite. I mean, not yet. We can do that later. But like closed casket.
Who died?
Darvin, the half elf sorcerer.
We have to go find Dirty Magazine.
Darvin Greycastle.
We need to go find Dirty Magazines.
Got it. Also, Germong, the name Greycastle, kind of rings a chord right now. You know why? No one else does. Anyway.
Oh, and Jeremong, in kind of his like semi-blissful state, just kind of throws Luffy.
Throws Luffy.
Yeah, he might take a look at this. I don't care.
Okay. Luffy, do you respond?
Luffy, well, let's do this real quick. Give it to me.
Okay, so you do grab it.
Kind of just whacks him in the head.
Oh, okay. All right, it's happy fun memory crystal time. Okay. Hello, I'm your host.
For just Luffy?
Yeah, well, actually,
Okay.
well, are any of you guys... Ragnar, do you choose to be with them during this?
Well, yeah, we were in a board meeting, so I was gonna, there's a board.
All right, cool. Then all three of you guys, your vision goes to white.
God, I'm
It's
blind again.
happy,
Well, done all those drugs.
fun.
Jeremong wouldn't, because he's already seen this. He's just gonna keep working on his
Yeah,
cards.
you can will yourself out of it. That's true. The other two are kind of like mugged out, but you see that Song and Jack Black don't actually react to it whatsoever. So God, let me dig up the massive fucking thing that I threw at Isaac a little bit ago.
Oh God.
And roll through this because it is going to be really fun. And I hope it, Isaac, I hope you caught the implication just now. But yeah, so let me read through this as quick as I can so we don't keep Josh here all night. It is without a surprise that this crystal causes your vision to white out like the last few did. When you come to, you see a chaotic scene. The interior of a cottage home, once lovingly maintained, now crumbling with the ferocity of the flame overtaking it. A child's scream can be heard from the din of the fire and the argument between two nearby adults. Get Luffy and get out of here. You can make a break for the city while I distract them. I'm not letting you do that, Raphael. Either all three of us leave or... Brachus, stop. They have horses. We cannot run them together. Let me do this for you. Let me do this for our son. And the galloping of horses follows, as does the collapsing of an entire wall of the cottage. A scream follows, and the person through whose your eyes you're seeing begin to scurry towards the new hole in the wall. Suddenly, you are scooped up from the ground. The elf woman you knew from previous visions as Raphael Ashenpetal holds your small frame in her thoroughly bloodied arms, and she says, "Hold tight. Mama's got you." She says this with an unmistakable shaking in her voice. She approaches the tree line of a nearby forest when suddenly she is frozen in place. You're launched from her arms, and after a short tumble, you were able to see her, frozen mid-run, encased in some sort of magical holding field. And as you are grabbed by a new pair of hands, far less gentle than before, you spy an armored man dismount a horse and approach Raphael, a wicked mace in hand. You and your Grey Castle boy toy have made business real difficult in these parts, elf," he says, inspecting the flanges of his mace as he gets closer. "And I am not a patient businessman." Suddenly, Raphael is able to break out of her restrictive spells, and she managed to muster one final shout of Lufir's name before a swing of the mace silences her forever. "Take the whelp. Perhaps we can salvage some profit out of this." And as you are dragged away by your brusque captors, the last sight you see is the burning cottage with dark shapes tossing two bodies into the blaze. And then you come to.
Luffy just is standing there for a little bit, just turns around and walks up the stairs, and just you hear a door slam.
Yeah. So that was suppressed. Everything that you just saw felt like a memory to you. An actual honest-to-God memory. And I think that's where we're going to end it tonight, because that's a note. All right. So, yeah, thank you guys. How are y'all doing?
Dude, if this cough will go away, It'll be awesome.
Oh, I thought you were laughing. I was like God.
I started to laugh, and all of a sudden, like, I'm just coughing out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, thoughts, comments, concerns, anything?
Dude, it's getting real.
Yeah, it's getting real. I've been trying to drop that shit on you guys for ages, but I can't just like make memory crystals fly out of the air. I was gonna say, giant mimic, yay nay, good,
Yeah, it was fun.
cool.
It was alright.
It was aight.
Like, with 3 people, you can start, like, of manipulating the bosses so that, like, we all have a role, you know? It
Mhm.
makes it feel very, like,
Until Germong blows his entrance and just retreats to like playing a secondary
Did
bullshit.
yeah? Did you feel like you had enough of a role in this fight, Lufier? Because I mean, I'm trying to. I know that you've got like you've got shooties, and that's about it for right now. I know you've got your superiorities, but like I'm just,
I mean, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of Rangers in general,
yeah.
you know?
I'm just trying
And I've
to.
got enough things to make it feel interesting because I'm essentially running kind of like a character and a half at a time. So
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm just making sure that everything is cool with you guys as far as
Yep.
everything
Get ready
goes.
for Rage Bears.
Rage Bears. Okay, so you're taking that level in Barbarian.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
That's
yeah.
gonna be fun. Oh, so you're gonna hate me even more because whenever you're in rage, you take resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage.
Hot damn. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But can you rage while you're a bear?
Yeah,
Really?
I cross referenced everything. Like I went through and read every single class feature against every single other class feature.
Wow.
But
All
can you
right.
rage against the machine?
Always. I'm a
Good.
druid. We hate machines.
No parents.
Jesus. Alrighty. So yeah. We've got Germong drugging up to see his dad better. Ragnar expanding the business a la KFC. And Lufier just found some really painful suppressed memories again. Woo!
We're gonna have to start selling
Very
friendship.
unhappy.
Wait, say that again, Josh?
Lucier's very unhappy right now.
Yeah, I bet. Good. Any questions, comments, or concerns about anything before we space out? I think we can like manage the expansion of Au Natural in the text chat. I don't want to have to.
That's fine.
Okay. You guys have anything else for me before we finish up?
My bear's defense is higher now.
Very good.
Not on stream anyway. I'll help out with some mechanic stuff as far as like multi-classing and like some stuff, but not non-stream stuff.
Okay. And Josh, you good?
Okay.
All right, sweet. Well, all right. Thank you guys for joining us. Well, thank you guys for joining me, and then thank everyone who, the intermittent stream viewers. Which, hey, we got twice as many as last time, which is 2. But like I said, it's a slow climb, not a big deal. I just like recording this so we can listen to it later. I like to be able to look back on these things.
It's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Thank you guys, and tune in next time for the next adventure of the Order of the Candelstick. Good night.
See ya.